Well, anyway, so guys, we're actually live at the moment, by the way. So everybody, go ahead and introduce themselves. I guess we start with Valen.
Uh, hey everybody, it's me, Captain Valen. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but it's good to see you and glad to be here.
All right, Z Boy.
What's Pina, man? How you doing, y'all?
Katakuri, are you want to introduce yourself, or you want to, do the thing when you do the thing?
Well, hey, what's up?
There we go. He did the thing. All right, what's going on, people? It's your boy. Been going for quite some time, and unfortunately, after this podcast is over, I'm going to be gone for quite some time again. But this time there'll be an actual reason, as opposed to like just sheer laziness of not plugging in my lap PC after I move and just leaving it sitting in the corner for 2 months. Because that's pretty much the only reason I haven't been on. But so Valen, that's supposed to be joining us at some point. He knows as well. But Z Boy, Katakuri, anybody else up in the group chat on Discord, I haven't quite told any of you guys yet, or anyone watching this right now, or who likes my content in any way, shape, or form. I appreciate all you guys over these last few years. It's been a hella fun time just being SOULcast on YouTube. However, that's going to be stopping for a while because, pardon me, here's some wind. Well, long story short, I joined the army, guys, and I'm leaving next Monday.
Just to be clear, that those sirens aren't him running from the army. I feel like that needs to be said right now. The timing on that was a little too perfect.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Like, but yeah, hold on 1 second.
You had to go. You had to go into silent mode.
Oh yes, I'm just letting people know to stop by the farewell stream to really one of the like undercurrent. Well, he used to be. He's kind of like stepped back to do his own thing and find himself. But he used to be in like everybody's streams. He used to be in all the fucking chats. Like dude was out in the community. He was really doing his part. Like SOULcast was ubiquitous, as they say in the community. Like even if he didn't have like numbers or like, but like he fucked with. Like he was in streams with like, big ass people and stuff. He's been out here.
Basically, damn near everybody. But the
Right?
problem, sorry, there's fucking sirens and cars and highways and dodging. Wouldn't make for good quality.
Again,
audio.
not dodging the army.
No, not dodging the army. I wouldn't. Yeah. So guys, that's the whole point. This will be kind of like a farewell stream, not like a permanent one. Just at least the next 6 months, more than likely, because
Until he reaches the rank of general.
No, not even that long. That would take like 20 years anyway.
Seriously, you should switch to the Navy, and then everybody will power scale you. Like, oh shit, he's a captain now. This is the captain.
Yeah, right. What Philip's gonna get?
Hopefully the one that I just come back home.
So you want the door no me?
Oh god, that power sucks. But I didn't really want to have too much of an anime focused type conversation.
I know. It's difficult not to fall on to that.
You can't blame me for making that joke. That's right there.
I don't think anyone would blame me for that. That was comedy gold right there.
But for real, man,
it's perfect.
Step, like it's. I'm fucking proud as hell, you man. This is a big, gigantic.
He joined the armed forces.
Yeah, the army, the real fucking motherfucker army.
Wow.
I wish I had the balls because I hate to admit it, I was freaking terrified to join.
Now I know what I do when people shoot at me. I run. It's happened before, and if it happens again, I'll do the same shit. Like I run.
This point, 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago, I went in there for recruitment, and I've been going through the process. And as of last Friday that just passed, I'm actually officially enlisted. I'm in the army at this point. I'm leaving Monday, the 17th.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What made you want? What made you want to join?
A multitude of things. It's purpose, change. I want to get in better shape. Want a better future for myself and my family and my future kids and whatnot. Got tired of doing the same thing. Got tired of seeing the same thing. Felt like I haven't explored enough of my life or the world in itself. It's a multitude of reasons.
I feel you. Cause
and I want to jump out of a plane.
Oh well.
My cousin did that. He jumped out of a
What was that,
plane
Cat?
part of the time. My cousin was when he was in the army. He jumped out of a plane.
Well, I actually qualified for airborne school, so I would most certainly be jumping out of planes.
Yeah, he was. What was it? I can't remember what number it was, but he was one of the airborne.
Yeah, so with all that being said, it's like I said, this would be like a mild goodbye type stream. But like I said, it's not like I'll never show up again. I just I got 10 weeks of basic and 16 weeks of AIT. So altogether, and your AIT is your advanced individualized training. Basically, basic gets you into shape and AIT trains you for your job. So that's 26 weeks total, which is 6 months. And I won't be allowed to have a phone or anything. So I will quite literally post nothing. But after that,
You'll be up the grid, basically.
Completely. I basically won't exist. But when that's all that's said and done, and once I get my first duty station, then the army becomes like a 9 to 5 job. So I'll have my phone back and everything and shit. So every day, I don't know what I'll do. I might post quick little updates or life vlogs to kind of let you guys know what I'm up to, what I'm doing. Content
what
creation.
you gotta do is post anime thirst traps of yourself getting cut up like a mango in Fruit Ninja. Be like, I would do that, but I have rolls, not so much edges. Or that's not nobody wants all that.
It's edges to somebody.
My wife.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about doing a call from soul to swole. You guys heard me?
One more time. Sorry.
I was thinking about doing a little series called From Soul to Swole.
Oh,
that's kind of cool.
That's dope. Remember when I tried to do my workout streams, had me in there like it was not a good look. Nobody wanted to be like, okay, we're just gonna leave you alone. It was a bad sound. My fat ass trying to get into shape on stream. I learned.
Yeah, true. At this point, though, I got to go through a 6-month time skip. I got to get in shape.
Bro, right? You're gonna come out of that shit like hyperbolic time chamber status.
Like I'm actually getting paid to get in shape, and that's one thing a lot of people don't really understand. One thing say you can just work out at home, true, but am I getting paid to get in shape? Am I getting paid thousands of dollars to get in shape and learn how to shoot guns? No. So anybody can learn how to shoot guns. Anybody can get in shape. If you're not getting paid for it, you'd be far less motivated to do it. Yeah, but no, I'm actually thoroughly excited. I can't wait, especially for the job I picked, the career I'm going into. It's gonna be pretty fucking badass, honestly. Hopefully.
I'm gonna tell people. I told him what he told me. I told him when he come out, I'm gonna be picking fights with people and them be like, "You gotta talk to my friend." Just send him. Just go get him. My roly poly ass is writing checks for your ass, not for mine. I don't know what you're talking about. You do. You gotta have the fucking Goku shoulders that have the lines in them, even if you're not doing anything.
And also, I just want to say I respect any and everybody who's in any of the branches of the military or armed forces. But there's no way I was gonna go Navy or Air Force because that's just it's not hardcore enough. If I could be perfectly honest, I was like, if I'm gonna go do this, I want to go hard. You know what I mean?
He said the chair force wasn't for him. I'll be damned.
Because this isn't 1940 where most of our Air Force are actually in plane shooting stuff. Most of that stuff is computerized now. Most people in the air, like Valen called them, the chair force. they just sitting down flying drones from a computer, and they don't have the physical requirement to get into the Air Force is really low. Anyone can do it. Yeah.
Well, if you want to do things like fly planes and be a paratrooper and shit, that's when shit gets crazy. You got to give the credit where it's due. If you want to actually fly, you got to be in tip-top human condition because you can't.
But then again, but also, with that being said, like I said, I qualified for airborne school in the Army, so I'm gonna be a paratrooper anyway.
Oh shit! There you go. All right. I don't think I could jump out of planes, bro. I've been on a plane once. My first thought wasn't, "Oh yeah, no, I could jump out of this."
Yeah. They asked me when I was doing the physical for the airborne, and it was like, "Do you have vertigo?" I was like, "Nope." So you have a fear of heights? Like, "Nope." Are you comfortable jumping out of planes? Like, dude, why else would I apply for it? Because you have to apply for like certain stuff in the army. It's not like everybody does everything. You only can really
Yeah.
do stuff the job you hold and what you qualify for. Luckily, I qualified enough to get a decent job, any job I wanted based off my ASVAB scores. But I decided to go with the Cavalry Scouts, Unit 19 Delta, because their job is just badass. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And they could qualify for anything. They could qualify for sniper school, airborne school, ranger school, and they could qualify for anything just based off having a job.
Yep.
Only thing I didn't want to do was go like straight infantry. I just figured, yeah, let's not go that hard in the paint.
Yeah. You don't want to be a real like Marine grunt. Like that's a rough. That I got a couple of friends who are Marine grunts. That's a rough trek. It's a rough
Yeah,
trek.
infantry is even more hardcore than Army infantry too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Marines, all they do is eat crayons and drink glass.
Basically, yeah. I'm pretty sure they ship bullets to shoot in their guns. I'm not positive, but I wouldn't argue with it if somebody told me.
Probably are right about that.
Yeah, so my job when I'm gonna be in the Army, as a cavalry scout, my main job duties would be reconnaissance, intelligence gathering, and search and rescue. So my job would pretty much be
CIA, maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean I could probably qualify and get hired by an agency once I'm done with.
Work for the Army long enough.
CIA, that's dangerous. It's
You
dangerous.
can't really tell us. Can't really tell us that though.
No, because you'd have to kill us if you told us.
Yeah, I mean if I did in the CIA, you would I would have some fake job and told you that was my job, and even though my real job would be working like the CIA or FBI.
Cover if he works at
Basically,
Dunkin' Donuts, but he's really in the CIA.
Yeah, what he's saying right now is when I tell you guys I'm just an accountant for the CIA, really I'm out there murdering everybody.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, yeah, there it is. Wink, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Let them know.
I mean, honestly, getting into federal work, being like a federal agent, there's so many agencies. There's the Secret Service, there's the FBI, there's Homeland Security, there's the CIA, and they're always trying to hire guys out the Army and the Marines or whatever, because you don't got to train them. They're already trained.
Right.
It'll be so easy. Just like, oh, it's a lot of ass. Cool. Well, fuck. Just let them kick ass, but do it with a suit on.
Yo, or just become a bodyguard.
I mean,
You know
Like
what?
I said,
you mean like open like a private security service
for his ass to cash. Like he's gonna be somebody's bodyguard whether he likes it or not.
that's true.
Because I'm gonna find out where you are and I'm gonna talk shit, not to you, but to people around us. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm with this guy, and I think that guy called you a bitch.
In case anybody's wondering, this is actually a secret peek meeting for the next Taken movie.
Right.
Right. What people don't know is I'm the oh shit.
What's up, yo?
Hey, what's up, Dustin?
Hey, what's up?
Chilling, watching football.
Hey,
What's going on?
was chilling.
Oh,
Saying
my phone froze or something. Did that get added in?
farewell to the homie.
What's up, Soul?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Yeah. Can he hear me? Is that what you know? How stream you are? Be that one person
This
you can't hear.
stupid phone making things complicated.
Can definitely hear you.
Can anybody hear me? Yo, hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear us.
That's whack.
You gotta leave and come back.
Oh, okay. Now
Oh.
okay, I can hear you guys. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. My phone just like froze. I tried to
Stealing
add
your
Dustin to
signal.
the stream, and then it just like
Well, you outside. It could be the internet.
I don't know. Mm-mm. Did everybody get at it?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me, bro? I don't think he can hear me.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can hear you. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I can hear you guys.
So it must be a lag though. You responded like
Trying to make
2
sure.
seconds.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm about to be inside like in 2 seconds anyway. So that'll be. I'll just connect to my Wi-Fi. That should go away. Yeah, I'm trying to do this shit on the phone. But yeah, yo, Dustin, man, thank you for coming through, bro. Same thing with you too, Lona.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Should do
Loner's
farewell
here?
stream.
He was for 2 seconds.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
Said have no
Look,
fear.
have-
He
didn't
even get that far.
well,
It just-
hopefully he'll get back.
It just cuts off half note.
No, okay, no, Dustin, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure you got a lot to say about the military and your feelings and stuff on it. I don't know. I want you to drop them dimes on the people.
Oh, my feelings about the military?
Yeah.
I
Lauren
mean,
said just be listening until you get home.
it's not like a fully formed thought. It's probably just shit that I've been passed down to me, but I feel like it's necessary, but I'm not gonna be in the military. Like I'm not gonna be fighting. But you know. But I can't really, say
You saying you're not gonna put yourself through that, or you're not gonna do that.
yeah, 'cause I'm gonna fight for something. If I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna fight for something that I believe in. You know, I'm gonna die for something that I believe in.
What do you believe in getting swole and making money and jumping out of planes?
I mean, I don't really care about getting swole, but I mean, if that's what somebody wants to do, I mean, shit, that's more power to them.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you the only you that exists. So I mean, you only do.
I think there's a good things
that was
that
more
come
so
out
of a
of
joke.
being in the military. I think there's definitely some good things that come out of being in the military.
I just don't really mess with.
Yeah, no, just what you could do for yourself and your family. You know, just that's I think that's. Well, you know, I know there's a lot of people who always say if you go into the army, they're gonna use you, or if you go into the military, they're gonna use you. But I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be using them. You know? And that's always the approach I had.
I mean, you're gonna get used in
go.
life. You're gonna get used in life
Yeah.
regardless. By anything, anybody. Everybody's using you.
100%. That's literally what I was about to say. It doesn't matter where you go, 9-to-5 job, cubicle, you doing like fucking whatever for whoever, it doesn't matter. You're just everybody's using everybody, man.
Not even just people, just things you can't control.
And corporations, and make no goddamn doubt about it, the military is a corporation. They make money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they really make money. That was right about that. Dude, you know how much my recruiter was telling me yesterday how much it costs to recruit one soldier and you just get them on base to train in general? He says $150,000 per soldier and then some.
Probably. You know how much it costs to build one battle cruiser?
A lot, probably.
$18 billion.
How much? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they got money, bro. Yeah. They got money. Oh, man. But you know what, man? If I could be real for a second, I'm going to miss fucking, like, YouTube and shit. Like I said, I won't disappear forever. I'll always come back eventually, but just, you know, while I'm there, especially when I'm going through training and stuff, a lot of time my mind's going to be like, man, I remember when all I had to do was just fucking come on and watch anime and shit. Like, right? Like, what the fuck?
Man,
Trust me. Yeah, I definitely get that, man. But now your responsibilities are different. Like you're gonna grow so much as a person that while you enjoy, you're going to enjoy
Stop playing with me.
your anime more because the things you do between it are also going to matter more to you. If that
that's
makes
very
sense.
true.
Like,
Dude, honestly, if I could be honest with you, I barely play my game. I've barely done a lot of things. I've pretty much then dropped everything ever since I went and enlisted. I don't even like turn my TV on anymore. All I do is like
start.
go to work, come home, and work out. That's pretty much all I do.
That's what's up, man.
All I do is work out. I'm so sick of this goddamn phone. Wait, give me one. Wait, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this phone to unfreeze. Yeah, somebody go ahead and talk, so it won't be just awkward silence.
Shoot, I don't know.
What
So
the
Dustin,
hell?
how the music been going, man? I saw your last video.
He got that
Who's talking
album
about?
dropping.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Z Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going good. Hold on, my girl tripping right now though.
Oh, this man got a girl now.
I'm trying not to be. I'm
Bro,
trying not to make a
what the-
crass joke right now.
What joke?
A crass joke.
Oh, yeah.
Inappropriate.
What was it? Was it had something to do with Dustin
Dude.
and his girlfriend?
Of course, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
He be dusting them off.
But yeah, man, all right. If you want people to talk about the military, and that's why I'm gonna say the negative bits.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. First off, whether you like it or not, they're gonna chew you and spit you out. What you choose to do when you are spit out is gonna define you. Because the military is not known for being kind to veterans. That's why most of homeless people are veterans. Like that's a statistical fact. Like, just keep that in mind. Most homeless people are veterans, have fought and killed in foreign land with friends that have died in countries they can't leave and come back to their families, and that's where they end up. That's where their government lets them end up. I'm not saying like everything's perfect, but I believe in if people go to fucking die and kill for you, you hold them down regardless. And that's my bad thing about that's my counterweight. All right, to all the positive shit I'm also gonna say.
Well, I mean,
Where's Soul?
oh,
Soul
Valorant's
is there?
going in.
He's here. He
That
just
one's
changed
going
his nameplate.
Mm.
You went in
Also,
Venom.
it seems like when I came back in, Loner, I don't know. I guess I must have unintentionally taken his spot because he's not here anymore.
Nah, that's 6 spots available on StreamYard. So
Also, did he just? Oh wow, there's only 4 of us now.
mhm.
That's what we were saying about him.
There's supposed to be.
6. We're missing Soul and Loner.
This man got. This man got.
He got ejected from his own freaking stream. Damn.
Right. Next level.
I
His
assumed
own-
that would
his
just
own-
immediately
his own
end it
fans
if the
are
host
missing.
left or got kicked.
Nah,
No,
No, I think it ends after a while. After like a few
the
minutes.
stream still goes on even if the host is not there.
Oh, that's what's up.
I thought it ended eventually though. The host wasn't there. Like it.
It goes to show how many streams I've been in.
Fair. I haven't used StreamYard in like I don't think ever.
But hopefully that will change in 2022.
I mean, you've been
Well, there you
playing
go,
with
buddy.
me, but I don't
True.
think you'd be getting kicked out.
But yeah, once I get that laptop.
There you go. So we all got plans for the new year. We got Soul going to the army, better himself, getting swole like Tookie Williams. We got a Cat out here getting his streaming stuff going.
Also, hopefully getting my book out there once that's finished.
Dustin just straight murdering his new
We got-
album, putting
Nice.
it
Oh, there
in
you
every
go.
direction.
I swear to God, like this is fucking. Hello.
There we go.
Okay, I could be here.
I'll be
Like,
back. I'm still
That's
getting
that's some
home,
real
so
disrespect right there.
I'm
You
gonna
getting
be.
oh, what
real
happened?
disrespect. You getting kicked from your own stream. The
Oh.
nerve of this platform.
Dang. OP.
What did Loner say? He's gonna mute himself.
Have no fear, the loner's here. I think he was gonna say that.
That's what I heard.
God damn it! What the fuck? It's going. Oh wait. Okay. Looks like I'm back. You guys, can you hear me? Am I back?
Yo, what's up, J Wolf? Hey man, it's been a minute. J Wolf is a low key goat. Like he's like an undercover goat because
Fucking
like
ubiquitous. He's in everybody's streams.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
I'm
Jay
saying.
was all
Like,
over the place, bro. Yeah, Jay Wolf, I'm going to the army, bro.
and the
Why the
crazy
army?
thing is like I met him one time like back when I was in college.
Oh, for real? That's what's up.
But to answer Jay Wolf's question though, he said, "Why are you going to the army?" It's because just fucking army's fucking badass, bro. You want me to go like be on a boat? I don't want to be on a boat. I want to be in the army.
Hey man, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, no, man. My job is dope. I wish I could show you guys. Actually, I can show you guys what my job's gonna be. Wait, let me see. I know there's a way, right? I wonder if the phone could do it. Cause you know how like in StreamYard you can play.
Oh,
God damn.
Who keep
Yeah,
negative?
StreamYard is kind of trash for if you ain't got great internet.
Dang, somebody negative in him.
yeah. Damn.
Well, I believe what somebody was trying to say about going into the army versus going into the Air Force and their opinions thereof and surrounding which and the cause. Okay, thank God he's back.
Yeah.
I was literally not going to give an answer and just bullshit.
I'm feeling heavily disrespected, man. I don't know. I guess you can't do it on the phone. I was gonna share a video with you guys, but you can't figure out how to do that on the phone.
You could
So
send one of
fucking-
us the video or something. Like
Can you?
yeah, and then we could share it.
Yeah. Okay. Did somebody share it and just go on YouTube and I'll just tell you what to type in.
Okay,
Now we're done.
So what? So hold on. So what I type in?
Just type in U.S. Army 19D.
But don't put that into Pornhub. You're not going to like what you see.
Jesus.
Good. So click on the ad or click
Now
on
that
the
you
first
said that,
video.
somebody's definitely doing that.
There should be a literal video called U.S. Army 19 Delta or 19D or something like that.
Calvary Scout.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
This is my job, basically. Not basically. This is quite literally my job. Can you share it?
Oh, I am.
Can you guys see it?
Nope.
I can't see it.
I
So
can
it doesn't
hear
show up,
something.
Okay, wait, pause it. Let me figure out. No, see, I would do it, but I'm not on my laptop. So, like, oh, what is this? This says layout.
I guess I can't click the option because it's saying you're in the show, everyone can see and hear you, and then and at the top of my dang it says sharing YouTube to StreamYard. So I guess if you say you could hear something, right though, Cat? So I don't know what that's about. But.
I at least I think. I mean, unless it's a motorcycle or something in the background. I heard.
That's how it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Okay. Well, I don't. I mean,
So I'm
it
not
just don't
sure if
show
that's
me.
audio from the video or not.
Yeah, that was the
You
video.
better-
That was the video. That was the audio from the video.
Okay. Fuck it. I can't do it on the phone. This is why I need my computer. Fuck. Oh well.
What happened to it? What happened to your computer?
It just, I don't know, won't turn on. It's been sitting still and not moving for like 2 months. And I tried to plug it in today and just everything's turning on, but I'm not getting no picture to the screen. Like, what's up?
Huh?
No, it's like everything turned on, but I'm just not getting no picture to the screen. I just can't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
But It don't matter. Yo, man, but like I guess if anybody had like I guess necessarily just anything that they would like to say or any reaction to the news, I guess just go ahead and just free reign, free conversation.
Um, I think I kind of said what I said earlier, where in a general way of what we was talking about philosophy and stuff earlier, it's kind of how I've come to cope with a lot of things in a way in which
Oh,
wait what?
oh no, no, I'm just it's cold outside. I'm getting off the patio. No, go on, anybody, everybody, say something.
In the way in which you're the only you that has ever existed and will ever exist. So you do what you want to do.
Well, there's actually like three of me, but we all kind of live in the same place. It's quite annoying, actually.
Well, what I mean by that is because people often see
I'm fucking with
themselves.
you. Oh no, that was me fucking with you, man. That was
Yeah,
I mean, you're technically not wrong.
people often see themselves as not special because of how we live in a very meaningless universe and how there's billions of people, whatever. But you are
I actually
special.
agree with that sentiment. I don't really think anybody's particularly special. I do think that
No, I
people you
mean, no, I mean, okay, so you're special in the sense of you can create your own meaning out of anything. There's no exact meaning of anything, but since you're the only you that has ever existed and will ever exist, you are special in that sense.
True.
And I just see Val and he got a super confused face. But I mean, what? Okay, so it's called optimistic nihilism. It's a sense of I don't believe in there being a true meaning of anything, but that's not really a bad thing either because you can make your own meaning.
I I think I get where you're coming from, Ballin. You want to tackle that one?
It's just basically saying ain't everything ain't shit, but it could be better. It ain't the worst thing to say. You know what I mean? Like, if nothing is nothing and all it can be is better, then really, like, optimistic nihilism is the truest form of nihilism or optimism, because you're the true belief that even though that is nothing, it can be better, is the the quintessence of fucking optimism itself.
Laws, morality, good and evil. That's all determined by us having a complex brain. But even if they, aren't real things, they're still something worth, fighting for.
I've been fine over the past couple of weeks since I've been going through this enlistment process. More and more, I've had to kind of abandon concepts like that out of my head. I guess terms of in a way to mentally prepare myself for what's gonna be happening. Like I have a cousin who's in the military. I have a few family members in different branches and stuff. Like an uncle who's a retirement, a cousin who's a National Guard. I got another cousin he's in the army. He's 31 Bravo. So that makes him military police. So basically, his job is kind of go from base to base. Guard generals, patrol around the base, stop like guys who if I'm in the army and I'm just drunk and drinking and driving around the base like a fucking idiot, he'll arrest me, etc. If you and your wife, let's say you're both in the army and you get into a domestic dispute, he comes break it up. Kind of, just basically he's a cop before the military. So he's a military police. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's an MP is crazy. Like they're like their own thing. I get it.
Yeah, because imagine if normal cops just deal with civilians, but you got to deal with people who actually know how to shoot you back.
Right. And you got to know, basically, you got to have balls of steel to look a trained killer in the face and be like, listen here, Ordinance 16B 17 square dash 17 says you get your ass back in the fucking thing, mister. And this towering mountain of muscle goes.
And he also has an important job. His job is one of the more social jobs in the military. Like they typically send MP through towns near bases and stuff, especially in foreign countries, to try to help police the area and stuff, and keep just keep the peace, basically. You know what I mean? Like they actually, you know how people say like the president's like a figurehead.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I guess that's just like an MP would be. But he was even telling me crazy stories, man. He was saying just the things you have to be ready to do and prepare yourself to do. Like he was talking about the whole good and evil thing. It goes back to the whole thing when people say like, you know, every villain's the hero of his own story. So you never really know. You could say like I could say right now, yeah, I think it's wrong to kill people. But if I'm out there and a kid's running at me with a machine gun and a bomb, I'm shooting that kid like with no hesitation. You know, I'm just, you know, I can feel bad about it later, but you know, I still want to come home. You know what I mean?
And that's really what it comes down to is like who's going home. At the end of the day, it's not who's doing right or who's doing wrong, because that's right and wrong has always been a matter of perspective. You know what I mean? Like one person's like great hero explorer is another person's like fucking colonizer. You know what I mean?
The only people who care about right or wrong are humans, anyways.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you know, in terms of that, talking about but who going home? That's part of the reason why I picked the job I did because, like I said, you know, it's a reconnaissance intelligence gathering, but it's also search and rescue. So, you know, I had to ask myself, a little while ago when I was picking my job, I was like, okay, well, everybody who joins the military, like, what's their number one goal? And I thought about it. I was like, well, I would assume everybody's number one goal is to make sure they get home, right?
what?
And
I
that's
was spaced out. I don't know why, but
No, I was saying like I was saying the number one goal of everybody who joins the military. I mean, everybody joins for their own personal reasons, like they want to go to school or they want to do whatever the hell, you know, just want a better future. But more importantly, obviously, everybody's number one goal will be coming home. At least I would like to assume.
Yeah.
You would hope so, yeah.
I think
But
the
the
usual
problem-
number one goal is. Oh, go ahead, Valen.
you started before me.
Okay, I was like, I thought the usual, because I heard like soldiers say like, you know, when you think about, you know, when you first go there, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be, you know, serving a higher goal, protecting the country. But then they said once they're in battle, the only thing they're thinking about is protecting like the, you know, the guy next to them, like their comrades next to them.
Oh yeah, your brothers, your battle buddies, your battalion. Yeah, yo, but no, but on top of that, you still want that motherfucker to go home, though, and you want to go home too.
All right.
Well, the problem for
When
me
I say go home,
was-
I don't like be on mission, but like, okay, fuck this, I quit, I'm going home. I mean, like, make sure you serve your time, you serve your term, you do your tours, but you make it back in one piece, and you go home to your family.
Hopefully, come back, you know, sane enough.
that's actually what I was gonna touch on. Like that's all fine and well, and yes, the overall goal is just make it home, get back. But and this touches on what I spoke on earlier with the homeless. The things you have to do to come home often lead to people not coming home like the same or even okay. And maybe not like bullet wounds, but still broken in hundreds of thousands of ways. Like you can't we'll use you can't shoot a kid, you know, even if he's got a bomb and, you know, a fucking machete and a goddamn crazy gun or whatever. You can't shoot a kid and not like see that kid and every other kid you see from the rest of your life. You know what I mean? That's something that's going to stick with you. That's an emotional scar that'll just never go away. And just because you're home won't change that. You know what I mean? And that's where the army fails. Is they're like, yeah, good job, you killed a kid. And you're like,
Either that or
you know,
Yeah, I hold the firm belief. I'm going to feel bad about that later, man. I ain't gonna be able to let that. I'm like, if I feel bad about it at all, bro, like, honest to God, if you trying to kill me, I don't think I feel too bad about dropping you. You know, regardless of how old you are.
well, the thing is, like, and especially, and this is the thing, especially when you go to foreign thing, it's not that these kids want to kill you, it's that they're made to believe that you're trying to kill them and their parents and their family and their culture and their way of life. Whether that's true or not is not a discussion we're having right now. But like that's what they're told to believe, and that's what they're fighting for. This is somebody literally fighting for the same thing you would do if somebody, you know, if Canada started rolling into America, like, hey, all right, now you stay in your houses, we're gonna take everything over. No, you know what I mean?
I would enjoy seeing that.
I think the first few months, America would be like, they think they're in charge. This is the cutest. Oh my God, we're gonna kill them all, right? Yeah, because we're
Are we
American.
good?
More like under new management. Y'all know that Mega Mind.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, we got no fear
Have
anymore.
no fear. The Loner 23 is back in here supporting my dog Soul Fist for joining the army. I appreciate you. I'm bringing all the energy to you. And I couldn't miss this.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I
That's how you
appreciate it.
enter a fucking stream. Holy
Yes.
shit.
And if you hear a cat, I got a cat. He's very annoying, so he'll be in and out. So
I feel you. I got a dog. Well, my brother's gonna be watching it for me while I'm down there. She's probably the thing I'm gonna miss the most, to be honest.
Oh, your dog.
Shit, there's gonna be we do everything together. So it's like,
I mean, your dog could be your constant. Like you got pictures of your dog and stuff.
But
Oh,
the
hey.
only thing that I would have to say about the army is I could have joined 3 times. I did not. The first 2 times for personal reasons, and then the third time I just said screw it. I felt like I'm doing okay enough to where I don't have to go, but I was never against not joining. Now, my stepfather, he was in the Navy, and so he always told me to never join the military because of Valen's point of view. But
oh yeah,
yeah, but I just say for you, I guess I'm not against it. I wanted to go for my own fruition, but it is a good way to see the world. It is a good way to learn new things. It has some negatives and it has some positives. I feel like joining the army is just an experience.
yep, yeah.
That like you just have to experience yourself.
You know, and like speaking of learning things, I've already been learning like so much, like because ever since I started my enlistment process, I've just been working out like crazy. But I was just spending the last 2 days at this processing hotel where all these future military people go because they wanted to spend the night because they was going to bring us back and forth to the processing center and stuff like that. And I was just hanging out with just a bunch of the guys who are going to be joining and what they're going to be doing. And I've already met some cool people. But I was training with these 3 dudes who are going to be Marines, and they were like, fucking, they were showing me some crazy workout routines, and it was teaching me fucking Muay Thai and jujitsu throws and stuff. And I was like, a couple of months ago, I wouldn't even cared about learning some shit like that.
Right. I mean, it is a bunch of things to learn because back when I was going to join, they just told me that I had 2 options. And the recruiter, he was just like just gung ho on trying to get me in there.
Oh, they always
because,
they
yeah,
if you,
because
especially
like
their job is to try
they
to
get a commission. So
yeah, their job is to try to get people to join. If
yeah,
you walk in there and say, "Hey, I want to join," you're making that job so easy. They'll give you whatever you want.
yeah. And so the test, I took the little test, and then and the guy, because like at the time I was like 20 something, and so I said, hey, since like I'm the only child, do I still have to go in the battle zone in a war if it happens or whatever? And then he was like, hey man, I'm gonna be honest, all I really do is just guard a gate, and then that's about it. And then he gave like me about 2 options. He said I could either do infantry or parachute rigger.
Was that the only options? Or did you took
Yes.
the? What'd you score in the ASVAB?
I forgot what my score was, but like those were my 2 options.
Oh, okay. Because I got back after took my ass off when I got my job offers. I had like 50 jobs to pick from, and I was like, well, fuck, that's way too many.
Well, you got to take into account how long ago was this for you, Loner?
That was like probably like 2010-ish, 2009.
Yeah, the military has seen a drastic decrease in enlistment over the past decade. So,
Oh yeah, especially with a lack of conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. So while at the time things may have been full up for Loner, now everybody's got a place for somebody.
Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. Oh, shoot! Back to what I was saying earlier about everybody making it home. That's the main reason I picked the job I did pick, because we're doing like reconnaissance and search and rescue. It will literally be my job to make sure people will get home, and like where someone will get lost or whatever the heck may be. So I was thinking, well, damn, that's something I could truly feel like I'll be proud of, if I can, save a life of a soldier and make sure they make it back. And of course, you probably won't be able to help everybody, right? That's something to realize. But that's something I feel like, man, if I'm going to do anything, I'll do that. As opposed to just, doing some type of like Lona said, infantry, like front line type stuff. I was like, I don't know if I want to go there and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then also combat has changed so much. Like, it's not like it's the Civil War where you got like 10,000 people on one side and 10,000 people on the other side, and they just run at each other. Nowadays, most combat is battled in small skirmishes, and before we even get there, we done glass the place over with like AC-130s and napalms and airstrikes, and then you're just picking up the scraps.
Yeah, the active conflict isn't like the only real, I don't want to say only real danger, but the greatest threat now is IEDs and ambushes. Like, and that comes down to lack of like information that either somebody can have and doesn't, or like actually that's really what it comes down to, because somebody knows that shit's there and happening, and somebody is supposed to know and tell you. And if that second part doesn't happen, the first part does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's kind of like a chain.
Yeah.
And shout out to Jay Wolf. He said, "Don't go into the super soldier program."
Incorrect. You run into that shit, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd freaking do that.
Right?
If that existed, I'd be doing it right now.
Let's not forget the movies lied. The movies lied. All right. Remember, there were a whole bunch of fucking super soldiers with like super speed. Remember this shit from Spider-Man? That shit existed. All right. There was super speed, some broad with strength. There was a black guy.
A black guy
to No Way Home
like
as well.
The real world equivalent of CP9 or something like that. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Well,
Yeah,
so it's going to
that
turn
idea,
into Rob Gucci now.
Well,
Rob
mine
Gucci, as if that man ain't got enough drip.
Yeah, I'll change the name of the Soul Lucci.
Yeah, but we ain't here for none of that cartoon anime stuff. We're here to talk about a man going in the military.
Right.
We're here
Soul
to say
Lucci.
goodbye to our good friend Soul Fist, the King Conqueror. What?
So it's the super villain.
Who knows? Maybe that'll be your
Or
military,
the combat king, or the...
Maybe that'll be your military code name or whatever. Soul Fist.
Soul Fist, the cervix tickler.
No,
I was
it's not a comic.
I was kind of hoping when I get there they'll call me Skycracker.
What?
Hey, okay, Skycracker.
I don't know. It just sounds badass.
meaning crack the sky like
I'm
like what happened when there's a
good
thunderstorm.
name for a white guy.
So you're gonna have like
Skycracker
hockey
skinny.
clashes now?
Yeah, like hockey clashes, of course.
Or like Conqueror's Classic, splitting the skies now?
Yeah,
Yeah, but let's be
happened.
real. The
You know,
only
I
way
was-
he's getting that nickname in real life is if he farts real hard when everybody else is awful silent.
I spread my
damn.
crack in the sky.
I think it'll be pretty badass though. Being one-on-one behind enemy lines with some enemy general in the ditch. Having an epic throwdown with him.
One-liners.
Give me that Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I've been working on my secret technique. You know, if I ever hit ammo and I got to use my secret attack, you know, I gotta have that ready. You know,
Lauren, what's that white powder?
I wanted to say that I gotta go. I couldn't stay for long. Like I got kids. I got to be up in the morning and stuff. You know, all that shit goes.
Oh,
But,
dude, you stay for an hour, dude. No.
All right, cool. I wanted to put in some time, but also before I go, I want to say that over my time on YouTube, SOULfist has been a constant person to just jump in streams and talk to. He's been a dude you can talk to outside of streams. He has been a good friend, and I am excited for the journey he's about to take. I'm excited that my friend is about to transform into the person that he wants to be and taking steps to grow into the person he chooses to become. I am ecstatic to meet the person that he chooses to become after this. I respect you and I love you, brother.
Thank you so much, Valen, man. Like that is just I don't know. I have a lots of words right now, but like you know, those words mean a lot, man. I'm grateful to hear it. I'm glad you came through. I'm glad you know we got to have this conversation. It's definitely not goodbye.
See you later, baby.
Yeah, it's just to see.
No, never goodbye. Never goodbye.
Because you hit the hyperbolic time chamber. That's all.
Right. Yeah, shoot, man. Like
just going into college for a bit.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to go to college.
No.
I recommend it, but
I meant it as more like a metaphor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he is in Steve from Blue's Clues now. Come on.
Yeah, I call it times. Hey, take it easy, man.
Wait, what about Steve? He became a Buddhist monk. He didn't become he didn't join the military, I don't think.
You don't get it.
No, I don't get it. Sorry.
No,
You know
like
how,
on the show, he went off to college and then like he was gone for like a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
replaced him. They replaced him with some guy that's supposed to be kind of like him, and the show
Oh
fell
yeah,
off.
I remember when they had a new guy, but I don't remember anything about like was that like a whole story arc? Steve
Yeah,
goes
it
to
was like an episode. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to college." Like the character was leaving to go to college. I don't know what the actual actor was, but
He became a Buddhist monk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they had the brother character come in, and then he's like, "Hey, this is my brother," and then I'm like, "Okay."
and the show got canceled because of that, you know, because nobody care about the brother.
Bro, the crazy thing about that is that guy was like he was supposed to be playing a teenager. That dude was old.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, then again, his dog wasn't real either. So.
Yeah.
Hey, he was ruling our hearts, man. He was ruling our hearts.
A dog that never aged. It always stayed a puppy.
Oh man, but yeah, guys, I appreciate. Oh. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm greatly appreciative of all you guys coming through, bro. Because I'm literally leaving on the 17th, so that's like next Monday. So I got like 7-8 days left, and then I'll be in Georgia, which sucks. So what the fuck am I gonna do in Georgia? Ain't shit to do in Georgia.
Right.
I wouldn't be caught dead in Georgia. I'm just like,
They
yo.
got peanuts. They got peanuts.
I'm actually going to one of the toughest training bases in the military and going to Fort Benning. It's an infantry focused base. So the only people who go to Fort Benning is people who do combat roles in the military, like infantry, scouts, you know, things like that. Yeah. And so like that base has like they send all of them there to one spot because their physical, depending on what job you pick in the military, they depends on basically how much they want you to train and how much they expect of you to be able to do. And like the further down you go, the more it gets. Like if you get to special forces, the shit you have to do, you have to be basically superhuman to make it to special forces.
I mean, yeah, look at what the Navy SEALs go through.
Yep.
Don't they have to do things like lay in a tub filled with ice for hours or something?
Yeah, and you got to get drowned too. To become a Navy SEAL, you got to get drowned.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they go through some some training.
See, SEALs are the Navy special forces. Like every special forces is fucking insane. The SEALs got Bin Laden, I think, actually. But
I think so.
but even outside of that, like with the Army, the two Special Forces divisions are the Rangers and the Green Berets, and those guys are just crazy. Like,
Wait, so the Army has two special forces divisions?
yeah. There's the Army Rangers and there's the Army Green Beret.
Okay.
Mm.
So I guess it's only certain branches that have two.
Yeah, I think the Army's really the only one with two, and then the Marines don't have Special Forces because Marines are the Special Forces.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Rangers, their job is more so they're like the super soldiers on the field. Like they're more like the we kick your door in, hunt you down,
Yeah.
and pop your body and dip. The Green Berets is more kind of like the reconnaissance, night vision goggles, snipe you.
Yeah.
You don't see where we are. We don't know where we are. Type work. And Army and the Rangers are more like boom, 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 kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess this is a terrible comparison to make, or a terrible way to say it, maybe. But if the Marines are the police, or I mean, if the Army is the police, then the Marines are definitely the SWAT team.
Yeah. No, that's a hell of a way to look at it.
Yeah.
I know I probably just disrespected every person who has ever joined the Army by making that comparison, but
I
No,
thought you were gonna say something about the police be shooting people.
no. I'm well.
That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna go there.
No.
Yeah, not to disrespect the skills of anyone who's in the Army. But
That shit's real though. Like my cousin was telling me. I was telling him when I was at the hotel, I was working out with some Marines. He was like, "Yo, when you get done, don't tell nobody you did that." And I was like, "What? Why?" He was like, "Dude, we don't like Marines. They think we're pussies." So like, my cousin's in the Army. He was saying Army and Marines, a lot of them don't like each other because Marines think they're just
Marines. Yeah, are kind of the jocks of the military.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like a parody where it's like, is the Army is there some frat boys or something? Anyway, I'm sorry. That might have been offensive, but I was just thinking about like
That's actually pretty funny to think about it like that. Shoot, you think of it like an anime. You can think of it like anything because on some sense, on some level, there is truth to it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
it is
everywhere you go, there'll be a what would you call it? Anarchy? Not anarchy.
an analogy for it. Yeah.
That's not not analogy. Like you know how there's like a system of power, whatever you call that word.
A hierarchy.
Yeah, hierarchy. Yeah, there will always be a hierarchy wherever you go. So
Yeah.
and when there's a hierarchy, the fuck. There will always be pride, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to get into my bag. I'm trying to get into my soul, my head space, and I'm just messing up words.
No, it's all Gucci. But you're right about
Okay,
it.
Brago.
Okay.
Brago, what?
But you're right.
Brago, he was messing up the super chats in his stream.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that stream.
Yeah.
Still gotta watch
Well,
that.
But carry on.
The funny thing about that is though, because like once you get out your training and stuff, you go to what's called like a duty station, and a lot of the times when you're in duty stations, wherever you're stationed at, whether you're still in America, or you're in Germany or Korea, wherever the hell you are, there's different soldiers from different branches on each base for duty stations, like because you all got different jobs. And my cousin was telling me, he was like, yeah, like. There've been a couple of times when a group of Army guys and a group of Marine guys would just get into fights, and I'm like, what, like a gang war? It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Like when there's a hierarchy, there's always pride.
I'm just like, I don't got time for that, bro. I'm not here for that bullshit. Like, I ain't here to join a gang, dude.
Yeah, I've heard about that stuff.
About what? About how there was I don't know if you're referring to this, but I remember there was a documentary or something about how there were former gang members who joined the military, and when they got out, it made it difficult for the police to deal with them because they knew military tactics.
Oh,
I don't know
but
if that's what you're referring to.
No, I was saying I've heard of there being gangs in the military and stuff, and that
Oh
some
damn.
people who join the military, they join the military, learn certain skills to do certain crimes and stuff
Well,
better.
when I said I wasn't here to join a gang, I don't mean like a literal like a street gang. I was talking more so how like the mentality of like Army guys stick together, Marine guys stick together, Air Force,
Yeah.
You become
and
brothers in arms, literally.
yeah, and like I was talking more so on the whole standpoint of being like, oh, you're not supposed to like
Oh,
Marine if you're in the Army, or you're not supposed to like Air Force if you're in the Army. You're not supposed to like
Yeah.
Marines if you're in the Navy because we
I
got
didn't
to.
I didn't think he was joining a gang, but I heard there were gangs in the military.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Anybody could. Well, not anybody, but if you join and you're in the gang, then like, I mean, there's other people. I mean, it's possible, but at that point in time, that shit won't really fucking matter. You got a job to do.
too true.
Yeah, smuggling gangs and yeah.
And also, I mean, if you're covered head to toe in gang tattoos, you're probably not going to get in. They just won't let you in.
Yeah.
They'll turn you away for whatever reason. The military will look for any reason to say you can't join.
Because they want, and for lack of a better term, I'm only saying this because I can't think of any better way to say it. They want the best specimens they can get.
Right.
That's a
Like
fact.
I've even heard it's become somewhat more difficult to join
No,
the
it's
military in recent years because
it's
they
very
literally want the best of the best.
no, dude, it's very
So
like just the process I've been going through. I had to jump through so many hoops, and they try so they disqualify so many people per year. Only a handful of people who actually go into recruitment actually make it because they're always trying to disqualify people.
not only that, but I also heard that it's even difficult to get to get recruited depending on like for example, I don't know if this is true, but I heard if you have, let's say, bad eyesight, you literally cannot see without glasses. That may deter you
Oh
from
yeah, if you have bad
joining.
eyesight, bad hearing, if you're not coordinated, if you weigh too much,
Yeah, 'cause-
if you got a bunch of tattoos, like if you have a criminal record, but like, there's so many
yeah.
things that they'll turn you away from.
People have even said if you're on the autism spectrum, that can be like a no right there, like a no go right there. But
With the stuff like that, though, if you have like pre-existing conditions or even type of any type of conditions like that, like autism, and you want to join, just don't tell them.
true. I mean, the thing is, even if I wanted to, I literally couldn't because as soon as I would take my glasses off to look through a scope, I am pretty much legally blind. Especially in night, especially at nighttime, I literally can't see anything.
Oh
So,
no.
like
Yeah,
you'd have me tripping over my own feet. You'd have me tripping on branches. I would just be falling all over the place.
Oh yeah, they definitely wouldn't let you join. Them.
I mean, like
That's too much of a liability.
Yeah, that's that meme.
unfortunately, I would be too much of a liability, and it's
that's that meme. I'm legally blind.
and it's interesting because I would consider myself to kind of not I don't want to say be of military blood, but I've had a good amount of family members serve. My great uncle, he was in the Navy. My grandfather was in the Army Reserves. I mentioned my cousin was in the Army.
A lot of people join for reasons like that. So, some people might want to join because they want a better life. Some people might want to join because they want to be in an action movie. But a lot of people join just because it's like, oh, my dad served and my granddad served, so I want to serve. And it's like a family tradition, like an honor thing.
Yeah. I also would say people might also join because it can basically make you a better person because part of your basic and being drilled is that you're going to learn to respect authority if you didn't before.
I damn sure don't.
you're going to be molded into I mean, I don't want to say a better person so as to be disrespectful towards who you might be already, but that's just what I've heard from people I've known who were in the military. Is
Yeah,
they've said it made me a better person.
for a lot of people, it could give them discipline, it could give them confidence, it could give
Yeah.
them shape. If they want to get into a certain type of shape and they want to learn certain type of skills and they just want to feel like a stronger individual.
Oh,
Maybe
absolutely.
for some people, maybe it'll help them conquer fears. It'll make some people. It'll make them less shy. It'll make them more outgoing. It could, because you're gonna need to be all these things to coexist in the military, regardless.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about to turn into Kobe now.
Kobe wish he could be in the military.
Hey, Kobe a beast. Kobe a beast. I always wondered why there was no army in One Piece or Marine. No, I mean there are Marines, but it's only Marines, right? There's no Air Force, there's no Navy, there's no Army.
Just the Navy.
They don't have that technology.
He actually got number 25 on some people's list.
What?
Oh, Kobe?
Yeah, certain people put him over Cracker and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I put Kobe over Cracker any day of the week.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Who over Cracker?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. See, what's crazy about Kobe is that honestly, I do think he's gonna be really strong. I do think there's a potential that.
Wait, who? Kobe who? Kobe Bryant?
Oh well, some people put Kobe even over
No,
Katakuri.
not Kobe Bryant.
Oh, we're talking One Piece. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I've been holding in the whole time.
Okay. Now you're basically in my. I'm gonna say now you're kind of in my territory, bringing up Katakuri.
But over Katakuri though.
I mean, it's talking about who you like more, right? I can understand somebody saying they like Kobe more than Katakuri.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I don't think it's about like. It's about I imagine it's about what he should probably be able to, because if he's
you could say.
Okay, dang it.
You could say, all right. So Kobe has a strong sense of morals, and that's something to be respected. You know, he is someone who wants to protect people. He wants to, keep people safe. He is a well-meaning individual. So I could certainly see that being an argument because, let's be honest, Katakuri's not exactly a saint. I mean, he killed those poor chefs just because they saw his face.
Well, he killed him. He laughed. That's why he killed him.
And Kobe would not do that. So if somebody said they prefer Kobe, or maybe they just like him better because of his personality, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wait a minute. I just want to say, J Wolf made an interesting point. I think he's probably right. The reason why we only see the Marines in One Piece and not the Army or the Air Force or the Navy is because the show's about pirates. So those
maybe they don't exist. Maybe the Army doesn't exist.
Right.
Or
it'd be weird if there's no Army, though, right? I mean,
maybe the Army is more. I don't want to say private. Maybe it's more so.
To me, the Marines are the Army.
Well, they are, but if there is an army, like literally in the One Piece world, it may only be more of like a private militia per country.
Isn't it kind of like the pacifistas?
Like the Alabasta military, for example, could be considered an army of sorts.
I should say the Marines are work for the world government. Every country has their own private army.
You know what's so funny?
Because the pacifista is kind of like an army in itself, or you have the SSG or whatever that is.
Oh, whatever Kobe's a part of.
Yeah, but those guys are Marines though.
What's kind of funny and in a really stupid kind of power system the government got going on, which they should have knew with Benfell, is the fact they have pirates are a big part of what they consider to keep them stable. You know, the Shibakai and
Could you imagine if we
it's
had
pretty
something?
dumb.
Could you imagine we had something like that, like a Shichibukai or Suicide Squad, where like the military like uses criminals?
Right.
Heck,
Pretty
heck,
But
dumb.
I'm
heck,
pretty
that-
sure that they have that. It's probably a secret.
some-
I mean,
somebody
yeah,
special. in-
it's pretty dumb that the government was like, oh my God, like we're gonna have to abolish this. Like you should have known this was not gonna work out from the beginning. Like this is just not a good idea. Like imagine like the government enlisting a bunch of mob boss to like be a part of like their major, you know, government affairs. Like, you know, it's like I'd always thought that was kind of a, you know, a kind of weird concept, but yeah.
All right.
Man, but you know one thing, the one thing I'm the most excited about is I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna be doing while I'm gone, man.
Alabama has an army. It's called Pale.
I hope
mean,
you weren't
that's-
talking about me, because
No, like all of you guys, even like Dustin and Val, and just everybody.
everybody else
Yeah.
is coming up in the world except me.
Like my friends and family. Oh, don't say that, Kat. You don't know where you're gonna be like in 5 years.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Actually, that's kind of freaking scary. Because damn, 5 years.
I mean, that's a
I'll be freaking
personal
38
choice.
2 years from 40. God.
I mean, they don't have to be scary.
I mean,
You look up like a category just has a whole family of 2 dogs, like a picket white fence. Just
nah. First of all, if I do, well, first of all, I'm not going to be having any kids, naturally speaking. If I become a father, it's going to be through adoption, because personally, and this is not me trying to say anything against people who have kids or want kids of their own. Personally, for me, I consider it to be better to adopt a child who comes from a country where they're unable to, that they're not getting fed, they're not getting the education they deserve. To me personally, it's more honorable, and it's something I'd prefer to do rather than bring my own kid into the world. I could help a kid who, is already suffering and is already struggling.
That's fair.
okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I respect that
I
actually.
mean, I wouldn't want to have a kid because this world is messed up. Like,
Well, that's
Oh,
also
yeah.
part of it. I don't want to bring a kid into the world and make them experience hell, because when I'm no longer here, who knows what the hell is going to happen, and God only knows how many decades.
See, I understand.
Right.
I understand that viewpoint entirely, but I definitely want kids. The only thing is, I also realize I'm gonna need a lot more money to have them have a comfortable life.
I
So-
feel like having a kid is like, because can you imagine, bro? Like if there was some way a kid can choose to be here, like if they saw their future, be like, nah, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing this. Fuck this. You know, like,
It's either
Like,
future
it's
and all of
kinda
mankind is going to the
selfish
freaking
anyway,
moon.
like-
Oh yeah, I mean, you're talking about like if you had a choice to say, do you want to be born, or you just want to like not? I mean, like if you would have asked me, I'd try to tell you, no, hell no, you can keep that shit. But but on some level, it's also because I know the life I was born into growing up, and I ain't have much growing up. So like before I bring a child into this world, they're gonna come out the womb with damn near everything they need or desire.
Right. I mean, life is hard, man, and then plus it's like, it's just so much to where because I feel like I love my parents, but like at some level I do feel like having a kid is kind of like a very
Challenging.
It's kind of selfish a bit in a way of like the kid didn't choose to be here. You chose to make something here, in a way. But I mean, people probably ain't gonna like that concept. Probably gonna get canceled.
I kind of agree with that to some extent, not completely.
Maybe
I'm not-
I'm being a downer or whatever you want to call it. But
Well, I mean,
like I said, but that goes back to what I was saying. Like I could get that concept depending on the type of like life you was born into. Like, that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna have a child unless they're born into a fabulous, luxurious lifestyle where they'll never think of the world that way. They'll be saying, "Damn, I'm so glad I was born and my dad was rich." You know,
Right.
that's kind of how they.
I got what you're saying. I mean, life is scary, man. Life is really scary. It's very
Uh-oh.
you know.
Somebody just
what?
left again, it looks like.
Oh, Loner, yeah. Loner probably was like, dang, you depressing, man. Listen, man. Listen.
I mean,
Like I said, I'm an
Oh no, I'm
optimistic.
back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm an optimistic nihilist now, you know, but I wouldn't really want to put someone else in that situation the way they have to learn, you know, 'cause it took me a long time to get to this point.
I can see
But
what you mean. Yeah. I mean,
that's just me.
Like-
though.
like
Like
I
you said, yeah,
understand.
we don't know how the world will be in a couple decades. Like when I'm
I
not
mean-
around, I want to think that, you know, I have
Yeah,
some other life I created.
Based
out
on
here.
what I'm hearing, I mean, and I mean, this is just my paranoia talking, but based on what I'm hearing and feeling, if you will, I don't think, 50 years from now is going to be a great a great time for anybody. I mean, again, I'm probably just being overly, negative there, maybe paranoid to an extent, but I just have the feeling.
If you're talking about, okay, so what are you exactly talking about? Because I can tell you from my perspective how I've come to handle that idea of things.
I just feel like there's a big storm that's about to brew, and it's just gonna leave a wasteland. And I don't mean that literally. I mean that as a
So are
metaphor.
you talking about like Armageddon or something? Like
In a way,
say for
not
instance, like
maybe not.
a meteor hit Earth or something, or just
Maybe not a literal Armageddon, but like an
Talking about
think
something
he's
humans
saying
gonna
that-
do, right?
I think he's just talking about how society's becoming more and more immoral and more just just
crazier.
destructive. Currency isn't reliable. Who knows how much who knows how much $5 is going to be worth 50 years from now? Maybe the environment may not be as safe. Maybe 20 years from now the world could look like The Last of Us. But also maybe
honestly, I hate to say it, but I can maybe not literally The Last of Us, in that Cordyceps is taking people over.
no, I don't put the whole zombie flowers thing. I just mean just the state of the way the world is in, where like government collapses.
And
Yeah.
with
like
how,
the whole
how we're
like
screwing up the world and all of that, and
Yeah.
basically killing it slowly, and it's getting worse as time goes on. It's like,
I just think
who
the
the hell
Earth.
knows?
Here's my opinion on that.
like
People talk about saving the planet. My opinion on that is like I don't even need to save the planet. I think the planet's good. I think people are in trouble. And humans.
George Carlin said that.
Yeah, it's like people confuse their want to survive on this planet with something happening to the planet.
That's true.
And I just want to say, you got to think about it. This planet has been like a giant ball of ice twice. It's got hit by meteors. There's been floods. There's been earthquakes. Continents split in half. We had one giant continent. Now we have 7 continents instead of one.
I mean, if you want me to get in my theory bag, I can. But
no. All I'm saying is just like in terms of whatever happens, this planet's going to be fine. It's not going nowhere. Like a literal meteor hit this planet, and like more than once actually. And nothing's fine. This planet was a giant ball of lava at one point. It's been a giant ball of ice at one point. The planet is going to be here regardless. Whether or not humans are still alive on this planet is what people are really saying when they say, "I want to save the planet." You want to save humanity, but if we don't make it, that's just natural selection. That's just survival of the fittest. If something happens to humanity and we don't exist no more.
And Kat, you have no reason to be scared of the future, because I mean, like if you're scared of like, growing old or the end or whatever. I mean, that doesn't.
Well, I'm hoping not to grow old, honestly.
You can't do nothing about that. You get older. You get
okay. So here's the thing, man. That's nothing to be scared of, because so I'm trying not to get too
go for it.
What are you exactly saying? You're saying you're scared of
Do you saying you want to die before you're like 50? Is that what you're saying?
Saying you're scared of death? I mean,
death is not
even.
I'm not exactly saying, oh, when I reach a certain age, I'm going to off myself. Absolutely not. But I'm also not going to.
See, let me tell you
You
why.
don't prefer to die
I'm
old.
also not going to do everything I can to make sure that I make it to old age. That doesn't mean I'm going to go start doing drugs and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna commit to, a strict healthy lifestyle. That doesn't mean I'm going to allow myself to get, really unhealthy, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. See,
Yeah, you just gonna live your life as is.
I'm gonna make some changes because I don't know if this is. Well, maybe I won't go into that because that's maybe a little bit too personal for a stream. But yeah,
do you take care of yourself well enough to where, to say like, hey, I'm gonna just, ride this out until, yeah.
Well, I mean, physically for the most part, I'm in pretty good health. I mean, I could stand to lose more than 20 pounds, let's say, but
Yeah.
Heart's still fine. Nothing
Yeah.
serious is let's say in my future based on what's known. But I don't know, because I guess my mentality, my I guess philosophy, or one of, is literally live every day as though it was your last to an extent. Now, of course, that's not always possible because what you would do on your last day on Earth is, I mean, if you were to literally live every day as though it was your last, you would not want to be working. You wouldn't want to be,
Right.
doing anything important because,
Oh
you'd
no,
be like, well, I'm
I
going to
don't
be
think people. I don't think people say live every day as your last. It's like just say fuck everything and just be reckless and be like, yeah, I'm dying tomorrow. Woo! I think it's more along the lines of just kind of like, but don't if you see an opportunity, don't pass it up. You never know where life will take you.
Yeah.
If
That's
someone
right.
offers something, you go there. If you don't be
Yeah,
afraid
just
of change.
YOLO.
Like it's like yeah, don't be afraid of change. Like if someone offers you a new
Yeah.
job, you might as well go for it. Take the new job, and you might like it. It's just do as much as you can when the opportunity presents itself because you don't know if you're waking up or not. So or some people,
No regrets.
yeah, with no regrets. Some people, they want to be stagnant. They want to work their same job until they hit old age and then retire and do nothing, and they just want to live comfortable. I've been
that just
adopting a
sounds
mentality.
boring to me.
Yeah, I've been adopting a
Yeah.
mentality of avoiding trying to be comfortable. That's one of the reasons I even joined. I was like, because I'm not struggling, I'm not hurting. I got fucking video games and bottled water and air conditioning, and I make a decent amount of money, and my bills are paid. I'm never late with my rent or nothing. But I also feel like I don't feel like I'm actually doing enough. I'm just like taking care of myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just handling my business. I
You
was like,
want to thrive. You don't just want to live.
yeah.
I agree with that. Because at the end of the day, the only thing you should be worried about is living. Because once you're not even gonna care. You're not even gonna
I mean, you won't know. You'll literally be nothing at that point.
And with
So
that,
there's no reason to worry about that. Because
Yeah, true, exactly. It's like,
you won't even.
if a car was sentient and it was about to get completely crushed, the car is not gonna have to worry anymore because it's not gonna be there. It's just gonna be gone.
And and with that being stated, like it's like I said, it's just a mentality thing. Like I would tell everybody in the stream, everybody watching, everybody participating in the streams, like, yeah, man, embrace change. Try things, like if you meet somebody, it's like, hey, we're gonna go here and play fucking, I don't know, polo. And he's like, I never played polo before. Just go play polo with him. You never know. It might turn into like a badass hobby.
I
You might
don't know about polo. I mean, maybe if someone said, "Hey, you never been into sports. I'm going to teach you how to play football," then I'd be like, "You know what? Why the hell not?" But I don't know about polo.
It's
I might try
something-
golf
Yeah.
though. Golf.
Or
low-key,
just
I mean,
try
like,
try a hobby or skill
yeah,
or like
yeah.
just
The point I'm getting
try
at is
whatever.
try a new thing when it's presented to you. Just try. You never know. You might start trying something like okay, like Z Boy to say okay, like he meets somebody. He's like, oh hey, you want to come hang out with me and my friends? Or everybody go play some golf. He'll be like, oh, I never really played golf. Oh, just try. You might like it. And then he falls in love with golf. And then he enters golf tournaments and becomes one of the best
right,
golfers. Like you know what I mean? It's just like. You just don't know what'll happen. You don't know what'll happen. I think a lot of people what they do is they when they think about what could happen, they immediately and automatically assume the worst, and then that scares them from trying a new thing, and they go back to their regular life because they're used to it and it's comfortable and they know what's going to happen. But that's so unfulfilling to me. You know what I mean?
I had that issue. Yeah.
That's why, like like I said, embrace change. Like I didn't know what was about to happen when I go join the army, and when I get the base next week, and my whole life's gonna be flipped upside down on its head. And any and everything I enjoy doing, fuck that. I'm not doing that no more. But you know what? And then when I'm done with my training, I'm gonna go to a duty station. I might be in a whole different country, developing new hobbies and doing new things. You just don't know. Just embrace the change because you don't know where you're gonna end up. And you don't know how good or bad it might be for you. And the thing is, if you do something and it's end up being bad for you, that's not a bad thing because now you know what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Right. Thanks, man. I mean,
And then if it ends up being a good thing, it's like cool. That is a good thing. If it didn't quite work, you say, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. But now you know not to do that again. So now you can focus on doing something else.
I mean, when you worry about what could happen, I mean, that just keep you from doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you'll go nowhere and you end up doing nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Would I be comfortable sitting here on my couch watching anime until the day I die? I would be totally comfortable doing that. Playing video games, drinking beer, watching anime, just doing nothing and just moving through the motions. And then bam, I die 50 years from now. Sure, I wouldn't even be upset at that. But also, like, well, dang, I would also think, damn, I could have. What did I not do? There's a bunch of things I didn't do,
right.
And I don't even know if I like it or not.
Like when I'm old, I want to be like, man, my life was fire.
Right.
But
Yeah. And you always see in movies and stuff. There's a little joke about the one guy always reliving the glory years, but hey, that dude had glory years. You know what I mean? And it's just like he's telling you about all the cool shit he did. And it's like, and you sitting there, it's like, I don't know. That's kind of the point I'm coming from. Is like embracing change, always trying new things, always doing different things, and change can come in multiple different ways. Like if you had a roommate and then you and your roommate split, and now you live in a place by yourself. That's a drastic change, but embrace it. You don't know what it's going to end up doing for you. You know what I mean? If you get a pet, like say you lived alone and then you was like, you know what, man, I always wanted a dog. I'm gonna go get a dog, like I did. When I got a dog, that was a drastic change. That changed the whole dynamic of my day-to-day life. But it did it so much for the better. Getting a dog was so good for me that I wouldn't. How much I know getting a dog is good for me now, I would have never known before I got the dog. I would have, there's no way I could have known how much I would love the fact that I have a dog now.
Your dogs are great because they hold no bias.
Right. But it's just other things. Like, my dog makes me. I don't have a choice. I gotta wake up. First thing I do when I get home, when I wake up in the morning, is take her outside. First thing I do when I get home from work, take her outside. Those little things, I have to do that. But just doing that, I've just met people just from walking my dog and just having a conversation with them and stuff like that. But that would have never happened when I never left my house and walked my dog. You know what I mean? Like, playing with my dog, little things like that. That. It's my attention. Yeah, I think you guys will get where I'm coming from. It's just like the smallest change in your life can have the most drastic effect on your life. You know what I mean? Like if you decide, fucking, I don't know, I'm gonna go start fucking playing D&D, and then you go down to like a D&D joint. I don't know what they're called. I don't play D&D, but I'm just saying, if you decide I'm gonna start doing that, and then you start hanging out, and you start playing D&D. And LARPing or whatever, and then you meet somebody, and then you meet a friend group, and they go and they take you, and then now they bring you to like this restaurant you never been to, and it's a really cool place, and then you're in that really cool restaurant all the time now, and then when you're in there, you meet a chick because she goes there all the time, but then you end up getting the sequence of events you could never possibly understand what could potentially happen if you just started doing something different.
That's facts, man. Don't just sit there and be like, Oh, I ain't doing that, man. I have no life. Like, just go make you a life. And I know
Like,
that's
okay.
easier said than done because it seems like I'm making fun of people because I was just like I was like
Yeah.
that too,
Right,
not too
right,
long
right.
ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's true when you look back at it, it's like yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah.
Just
See, cause I'm laughing because like the I actually did that like years ago. Like, man, I ain't even did anything. I ain't did nothing, man. I hate my
right,
life.
bro,
And
right.
yeah, like they, yeah, like, and then sometimes you just have to try stuff like, or like, hey, I might like this, you know.
Yeah, like a few years ago, I
Yeah.
just started like going. They had this place, not a few, probably like 1 year ago or whatever. But this place opened up around the corner from my house called the Collection Affection. I just walking by it. I saw it when they built it, but one day I was just walking by it. Look, man, let me go in there. And I walked in there, and I was like, "This place is kind of cool." And now I go there all the time. One time I was in there, I met this one dude who's always in there. It was my first time seeing him, and then we kind of hooked up, and we started hanging out and like, hey, I play these games, you play this, and blah blah blah. And then I just met a friend just because one day I just decided just to walk in this place. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then and I became like a regular customer there, and that's why I bought some of my statues from, and that's why I buy my comics from, right, to collect them and stuff like that. And I just met somebody in there because even though the only reason I went in there is to buy some variant covers for Harley Quinn comics or buy some statues and shit. I ran into somebody who's a friend of mine now in there. You know what I mean? Just off fucking happenstance. You can get up and walk across the street to the store and meet the love of your life. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm just saying like you just don't know.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, your love of your life, love in first sight don't really happen, but you can get the love of your
I'm
life
not
by
saying it. I'm
spending
not
time
saying
with them.
it.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
I'm not saying it'll happen like in a first sight thing. I'm just saying like you can literally just walk into the store and meet somebody. The next thing you know,
Right,
a
right.
year later,
I wasn't denying that. I was just saying, you
Yeah.
can make someone you love your life, by over time, spend time with
I
them.
also don't believe
Yeah.
there's someone out there for everyone because that implies that something can be, I don't want to say destined, but that implies that, that faith actually does exist. And
oh wait, no, don't
Well,
get this wrong.
well,
There isn't somebody out there for everybody. That's not to be rude, not to shit on nobody's dream, but mathematically, it's not possible. There's seven.
exactly. Yeah.
no. There is someone out there for everyone, not
No,
because
no,
of
no,
fate, but because of the fact that you
Z
can
boy.
have you can get somebody
No, Z
to
boy.
be, huh?
It's not mathematically possible. There's 7 billion.
Exactly.
There's 7 billion people on the planet. 4 billion of women, 3 billion of men. Which means if every man in the world gets married, there's still a billion women left who won't be married. It's
Oh, you
not.
talking about? Oh, you
And
talking
vice
about that?
versa.
You
So
talking about
yeah,
math?
and I was just
Okay,
saying
that's a whole different thing. That's a
there
whole
there
different
are
thing.
some there are some unfortunate people out there who will not be in a relationship, and that's just the way it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if every
Yeah,
man
like
on the planet were to get in a relationship and get married, you still have a billion women left who won't. So
I,
mathematically, and
I was less talking about math, and I was more talking about the fact you can
well,
get
but,
to know someone, and
well,
then they can become that one. That's what I was
But
saying.
what I'm saying is, like, it's dangerous for that reason alone to tell people there's somebody for everybody. No, mathematically, it's not possible. There can't be somebody for everybody. That's not even counting the women and men who are homosexual.
Okay.
yeah.
That's not counting. That's
You went
not
a whole
counting.
Yeah.
different, you went a whole different way. You're right, but at the same time, I don't think either of us are wrong. We're not saying fate in the sense of like you're destined to be with this person that way.
No,
We're not
I'm not
saying
talking. I'm not talking
that's
on
what
a
I'm
level.
saying.
No, that's actually what I meant. What
No,
you
no,
were
I'm not.
saying about it mathematically being impossible.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not talking about faith or nothing. I'm just talking about just sheer. Like it's just like that. That's not counting the men and women who are homosexual. That's
Yeah.
not counting
He
the
was
one
only
guy.
talking in general.
Yeah, that's not counting the
Yeah.
one guy who has 4 girlfriends. So the numbers aren't fair. Like it's just
Those,
like the.
those people are the problem. The people that have more than one.
I mean, every guy. There's enough women for every guy to have 3 girlfriends.
Yeah, but that's kind of grimy.
I mean, alfalfa.
I mean, that what they want to do.
Like Reese's for Tuesdays,
Hey,
Mondays
I
for
mean,
Mondays.
if that's what they, I mean, usually, okay, so that's a poly relationship. Either it's poly or cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is probably. I'm talking about like the one guy who literally have 3 girls. They all live in the same house, and they all love him, and they don't want you.
No, wait, I'm sorry. That was more like 15.
Oh, you mean R. Kelly?
Oh,
Come on, son.
damn.
You know that there's still straight women. Then there's trans people, and then there's all these. It's like so. Yeah, like, that's why I always try to tell people. It's like, yeah, don't tell people there's somebody for everybody because like there's you
Yeah,
gotta.
it's not.
What you should tell them is you got to make yourself so badass and such a beast that you know you're going to find somebody and somebody else don't, that's their problem. Because to tell them, yeah, there's somebody for everybody, that encourages people not to try to improve themselves. So somebody's going to love you for just the way you are. I'm going to tell people, no one loves you for the way you are. You know?
I mean, if you're a terrible person, then yeah.
I mean, I think it's true to an extent. Like, but when you say love you for the way you are, I think it's true to an extent. But to take it literally is
you know, my mom used to.
It depends what we mean. Like,
you know, my mom used to tell me,
like,
you know,
they
my mom
love
used
me
to
for the
always.
worst parts of myself. Like, I'm probably not gonna show my worst parts of myself to anybody like that, though. Anyway,
You know what my mom? You know, my mom used to always tell me.
Oh,
My mom used to always tell me that love don't pay your bills. You can love somebody all you want, but if they can't help your family unit, then you're wasting your time with them.
That's true.
Hey, shout out to moms.
Which is yeah. Well,
what you say, Kat?
nah, I'm not. It's off topic. I'm not going to say anything about that.
What was it?
Wait,
It was too
you know,
personal or something?
Like say I met a chick, right? And honest to God, I really did love her. But she was the most psychotic, crazy, break your shit, key your car type female ever. I had to stop and think.
Man.
Yeah, I had to stop and think. Okay, I love this crazy ass bitch, but I can't let her be the fuck of my children. You know, I got to do better for myself. You know what I mean? It's just like I can't love her the way she is because if this is gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna want children one day, do I want this to be my child's mom?
Oh,
you know,
no.
you know. So like to tell somebody to love people for what they are, no, you got to have standards. This is what I want you to be. And if I'm demanding you be this for me, then I know what that means. I have to be something for you in return. You know, like to take someone as they are, I feel like it's just kind of silly because that'll just end you up in a terrible relationship. Because that person can't do wrong at that point because, well, I'll just love you for who you are. Nah, bitch, I got standards.
Right. Like everything, it depends, though.
Yeah.
Now, fuck that, I got standards. You know,
I mean, like,
just
I'm saying that anything can be twisted to be either positive, negative. Everything has a.
It depends on who you are. Nah, J Wolf. I mean, it does depend on who you are. You know, you might just be born to shit, born into a good family, hella good looking, and charismatic, open personality, not shy. Yeah, some people, yeah, somebody will just take you the way you are. But if you some guy or some chick, like, let's be real, nobody wants no fat bitches, right?
I mean, I'm fine with some of them.
I mean, Z-Boy, he don't discriminate.
Wait, I missed what you said. What did you say?
I was saying, like, we'll be real, like, you know,
name my
type. You guys.
I'm fine with.
I'm just messing with you, Z.
Yeah, I did not hear what you said, so sorry.
Okay, so what I said was category. I was saying, like, let's say I meet a chick and like she could be the coolest person ever and a great personality, and we have a lot in common and stuff. But if she's a fat bitch, I don't want you.
Dang.
See, that doesn't really. I mean, okay, there's a limit for everything, but I mean,
she's a great person though.
I'll
she's this amazing person.
I'll be honest. I'm attracted. I can't stand skinny women. I can't stand women that look like they just jog all the time and have nice looking leg muscles. No, I'm sorry, that's too freaking scrawny for me.
Hey, so what if she?
Are you talking about skinny or like toned and fit? Because those are two different things.
I need more than tone and fit. I need some kind of meat. Sorry.
You don't like abs?
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you why.
I mean, I'll tell you this much: I don't want a woman looking like she's got a man build.
Hey, so
I'll tell you
what if he's like super big, but she got that fire head? Then what?
Then she gonna be for recreational use only.
Wow.
You can have to with your army training.
Jay Will said, "Oh my."
And I could tell you, from personal experience, category to what you're saying about the reason why I like fit women, because just from the experiences I've had, like you might have some chicks who aren't necessarily fit or in shape, but they're not like really big, you know what I mean? But they might be like really curvy, have big hips, stuff like that. Here's one thing I realized for me personally, you guys can agree this. I'm just talking specifically for me, like the smaller and toner, the more tiny, the thinner, the tinier, and the tighter the girl is, the better the sex is for me. Because like then there's nothing like having a chick who way too much bounce on your hips. It's very painful.
Well, she won't be bouncing on my hips. I'll tell you that.
So you wouldn't hit Big Mom?
She'll be bouncing on something else.
Now, Big Mom's a terrible person for one.
Well, first of all, Big Mom's way too damn old for any of us.
Also, Big Mom done got more dick than anybody.
Unless you're into like literal grandmothers.
Big Mom had 89 children. Big Mom done had her time in the fun.
All types of species too. Like she crazy.
Yeah, right.
That's so messed up.
Big Mom.
Older made the strongest female in One Piece a hoe. Like, come on, man.
I guarantee you, Big Mom's had more sex than anybody in the One Piece world. Guarantee you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the scary thing is, you probably didn't even have to pay for it.
No, she just took it. Big Mom, she kicked in your door. She was like, "I want your jeans, nigga."
grab the guy by the crotch with her hand and be like, "I'm taking you to bed, bitch. You're mine."
Dick or die.
Hey, that's what she did to Pound.
That's what she did to Brooke.
That's why his name's Pound. I bet you pounded him so much he forgot his own damn name.
Be like Dick or death.
She just took Brooke and put her in the bed. You with me, nigga? What do you want to?
She like that boner. Let's stop.
Okay.
Well, no. All joking aside, yeah, we was just talking about like just trying new things, embracing change. Because there's one thing nobody likes is a whiner. You know, it's like I forgot what I was watching. Shit. What was the show called? It was like a show or a movie or something. But basically, one guy was talking to another, and I'm really trying to remember what it was. He was like, I'm tired of listening to you complain. Like, it was Spectacular Spider-Man, the animated series. They came on like
which was amazing.
Yeah. So I remember when Norman Osborn was talking to Harry. He was like, "Bro, Harry, you cry too fucking much. You want to be popular, then be popular. You want the girl, get the girl. You want to play football. Sitting here complaining that you ain't doing these things ain't gonna get you nowhere." And that always stuck with me because he was like, "Yo, Norman's kind of like right. He's being an asshole about it, but he's telling the truth. He's like,
straightforward superhero who literally
it is very true. Of course, some things are easier said than done because it's things because I was just like that, kind of doubting on myself. And the thing is, that's kind of something you just kind of got to break out of on some level too. Because some things are easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's true. It's like, how you could believe in something, but you may not be able to push it forward because your mindset or something.
Well, yeah, see, and that's the thing. It's like, it's not to say that it'll be easy to do, but making the attempt to do it is better than doing nothing.
I agree 100% with that.
Because like I said, even if you try, and like, okay, I want to learn jujitsu. So you go take a class. Your first class, you're getting knocked on your ass and swept off your feet. But you know what? Like, hopefully you learned the lesson of that class, of that day's lesson, and learn how the next time you go into class and they try to hit you with a hip toss, you know how to counter it. But then they might get you like a back throw and then you fall back down. Well, now you know how to counter a hip throw and a back throw. So even if you mess up, at least you, like I said earlier, now you know what not to do. So that only makes learning what to do easier.
That's very true.
So a lot of the times failing only leads you to success.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, basically. Thank you, Lona. You said that way better. But then sitting there doing nothing, you're just like, well, fuck, I'm not doing nothing. And that's one of the reasons I'm joining. It's like, because, it's like, man, I want to do shit, bro. Like, I just want to do shit, see shit, try different shit. If I can get paid for it, dope. If I can get my retirement set up, dope. Honestly, if I stay in and I do the whole term, I could retire like financially and be financially stable at 47, which would be pretty fucking awesome. Because I'll leave the rest of my life to just kind of just keep doing shit, keep learning shit. Work if I want to, if I don't want to. Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, I gotta make it 20 years or whatever the hell. But even still, all I'm saying is go on a journey. The first step is the most important part of the journey because at least at that point, you can say, okay, well, I at least committed to that first step. So let's see where we go from here. Like a lot of people, you say, you'd be surprised some people have told me over the last month or so, I would have joined the military, but I just didn't have guts to do it. And I was like, you know what? I didn't have the guts to do it, but I did it anyway.
Yeah. See, I almost went though when I was going for that third time, and then my pops was like, "Hey man, well you can go, but like, are you really do you want to go, or do you want to go for yourself?" And I had to think about that. I'm like, I mean, am I just like doing something, or am I doing it like just to better myself? And so I had to.
What was the outcome you probably would have wanted? And if you decided about the outcome you wanted for yourself, and you came to the decision, well, all right, the military is not the best bet for that, then there's no shame in not going.
Yeah. At the time, like, well, because like, I was like, well, I'm not doing too bad for myself. So at the time, I felt like I don't need to go.
Right.
I would like to go, but I don't need to go really.
And see, the main reason I'm going is, like I said, is not to be used by the military. It's more so to use the military to my benefit. Sure, yeah, I want to get paid. Sure, yeah, I want to get retirement. Sure, I want the benefits and stuff. But also, there's other things I want. There's skills I want to learn that I can learn there. There's a certain physical shape I want to get in that they'll help me get to. And these are things I want to do. And I was like, okay, well, what's the best step to acquire to achieve all these things in the shortest amount of time? And my logical conclusion was, all right, let me go join the army. I'm not saying that's the best decision. I'm not saying it's a decision everybody should make. I'm just saying like the conclusion I came to was like, well, shit, let me go join the army. Like, I think I could achieve these goals if I go join the army.
Yeah, right.
But if somebody has a different plan, like, man, if your plan is I'm about to hunker down, I'm gonna wake up, go to work, come home, and then grind on YouTube and become the dopest content creator ever, then do that. Just make sure you actually do it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that might be almost an impossibility, but
shit. I mean, there's some people who grinded so hard on YouTube they hit the point where they got to quit their job and they just grinded even harder. It's I know you can say it'd be almost a possibility, but I mean,
well,
look at like.
I mean,
this may sound generic, but like, think about One Piece, right? Like even if you don't get there to get to be, the top YouTuber, as long as you enjoy the journey to get and trying to, do it.
I mean, if you're somebody,
man,
who,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
Oh.
say this. I'm sorry to cut you off, category, but like years ago, I never would have thought that I would even have a channel, a stream, or like anything. If I didn't just try it, and like, well, now like I'm like, well, I literally have a whole Discord. I have a channel. I do like reactions. I met awesome people, so it's like,
and you're doing it because you're doing
great. Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, always if you enjoy what you're doing, and then keep doing it. Keep trying, and keep always.
If you like what you're doing, then then it wasn't a waste of time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Because nothing is more rewarding than
Roger should be trolling about the One Piece, man. But hey, they like the journey.
What was that about One Piece?
Well, think about it like this.
Rogers could be trolling about this one Piece, but they enjoyed the journey getting there.
Yeah. Like think about it like this. Like, look at where Luffy is now. That only happened because he had the nuts to be like, all right, I'm leaving this island, bro.
Well, he also has fantasy powers, but
Well, powers aside, if he would have never left the island, nothing would have happened.
So what you're saying is Luffy's basically gone from One Piece world.
Well, it could be anybody, because like everything started off. Luffy left his island in a fucking empty barrel. It just drifted at sea. And now he has a ship. Powers aside, it's the fact that he decided to leave that island with what he had. You know what I mean? Then he met Zoro, and then they gave him a boat. Then he met Saji, and then he met Nami and Usopp, and he got a new boat. He went to the Grand Line. It's just like, and then he met Frankie, and he got a new boat. You know what I mean? It's just like,
and all of them were individuals who had dreams, but they just didn't have the drive to do them.
Like, if you don't try, if you don't try, you don't have the right to cry.
Hey, that's a good quote.
Yeah, that's a good quote right there.
If you don't try, you don't have to. Wait, what did you say?
If you don't try, then you don't got the right to cry.
Oh, that should be your new catchphrase.
And then you'll be dry.
Yeah, and your life will be dry.
Because you don't try, and then you have no more moisture in your body, and you're dry.
So you're crocodile?
Yeah,
I guess.
Hey, Crocodile tried. The nigga tried to take over a country. He went for it. Like, hey, you gotta respect.
He tried to kill one of the freaking Yonko and lost an arm.
Yeah. So hey, he tried. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta give him that. You went for it. You did better than somebody. But you can't even make fun of and Whitebeard cut your arm off. Well, nigga, at least I tried. What did you do?
Yeah, exactly right.
Hey, well, if we're talking about participation awards, then hey, Captain Kidd.
Oh yeah, he tried to mess with.
At least he tried.
Okay, not all four, because obviously, I mean, if he tried to mess with Blackbeard, I think he would have just flat out killed him. But
no, Kid lost his arm because Shanks took it.
True. No, I know. I was gonna say he messed with the Yonko, but I was like, no.
I thought it was Rockstar.
Rockstar ain't take Kid's arm.
I feel like
the monkey on Shanks' crew took his arm.
I feel like Shanks is the type of person.
Yeah, but it wasn't Rockstar. No way in hell did Rockstar.
Okay. So maybe I'm wrong here, but I really do feel as though Shanks is the type of person or pirate, if you will, to where if he sees somebody like Kid, who's a big deal. Granted, he's one of the supernovas, but still a big deal in the world. He's not just going to be like, okay, let one of my underlings handle this. I really do feel as though Shanks would handle it himself.
Can
just
I
like
Whitebeard. Can I say one thing real quick, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so the difference between so let's get this clear though. The difference between Kid and Crocodile is that yes, you should try, but you should also be prepared. Crocodile was prepared. He just lost because of the universe against him. But Kid wasn't prepared, so that's why he got his arm taken by a monkey. So yeah.
He can only do suplexes.
Could you imagine the monkey, the one that was on the one dude's shoulder, was the one that the Kid's arm?
I mean, hey, listen. I mean, that dude brought the monkey to the Marine Corps.
Yeah, that's true. that monkey's got to be pretty damn strong.
I always assume Shanks personally took Kid's arm off because Shanks lost his arm, and maybe that was like maybe he in some level he liked Kid, and he was like, let me.
Well, I mean, I just feel like Shanks isn't the type to say, "Let me hang back and let my man handle this."
Well, no, what I was getting at is like with Shanks also losing an arm personally, I feel like him taking if he would have taken if he did it, him taking Kid's arm off, that might have been a way to kind of like to motivate him, kind of teach him, hey, it's just an arm. Are you going to give up from this?
I mean, because that makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah. If it was another member of the crew, like if it was Beckman, pretty sure Kid would just gotten shot in the head or slapped with the butt of the rifle, right? But he's obviously alive. All he lost was an arm. So, yeah, I do think. Not to mention, it kind of feels like Shanks has an honor code to an extent. Like, I don't want to say an honor code because, of course, he's a pirate, but to a slight degree, maybe, because
Well, here's the thing: everybody has their own idea of what is and isn't honor.
that's true.
Like my ideas of honor, like I'm fulfilling them by going through the army and stuff. But somebody could tell me that their code of honor wouldn't even let them join the army.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see somebody saying that.
You know, those people, however, are pussies, and like, no. I'm playing.
Well, I guess that means I am. I'm basically the Usopp of the conversation when it comes to that, unfortunately.
No, but I'm fucking
Well,
around.
just to piggyback off of Valen, like I just wish you all the success and support, and I know you'll be great at whatever you do.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get turned into a killing machine.
This is true.
Just don't turn into Kuma.
Oh, he won't.
What? When you walk around with a Bible? I just might.
I mean, yeah, walk around with the Bible, that'd be pretty awesome. But the rest
Or
of it,
become a pacifista. I mean,
getting freaking
Basically get hollowed
paw
out.
pads glued onto your hands. That's going a bit too far.
Paw pads. Hey,
Yeah.
wait! You trying to tell me if I'm in the army and they have a new program, like a secret one, they want to turn soldiers into cyborgs? I should say no.
Oh, well, cyborgs. I mean, if it's the kind of cyborg
if you're
that
going like a
cyborg is,
cyber initiative like Mortal Kombat, then
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
get rocket boots in my feet, and Gatling guns in my wrists.
like I'd rather sign up for the Iron Man armor training program instead. So
Oh shit! If they start making new fucking suits for a special unit, it like and you get training for. Oh, I'll do that shit. Fucking Iron Man, so fucking right, I'll do that.
yeah,
I love
screw the superpowers. I just want that freaking Infinity War armor. I don't give a damn.
Oh.
That's what I want.
Oh, the nanotech armor.
Yeah, exactly. You just freaking suit up and just blast off into the freaking sky.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my god, yeah. If that technology existed,
I'd be satisfied with the Mark III from the first Iron Man movie.
If that technology existed, I'm joining right now. Like, just give me that.
Dude, I'd be more than satisfied with just the normal Mark III from Iron Man 1. I'll take that.
Fair. That's fair, yeah.
I'll be happy with that, bro. Give me that. Fucking right, nigga. I can blow up a tank and walk away like a badass.
Oh yeah, true. That scene is
actually, since we're on the topic, have you heard that the I think that it was like years ago that the military like actually tried to like make an actual Iron Man like suit for like combat and like war, and like they said it was so heavy like they couldn't even like have a prototype to even test it out.
Of course. I mean, we're talking about real life here.
Yeah, so I'm like,
we're talking about real life here. Or the fancy magic metal Iron Man uses don't exist in the real world.
Yeah. I mean, the one that he had the flamethrower could exist.
Yeah, that's like that. That would be the most realistic thing we probably could ever come up with.
Yeah.
Talking about the Mark
I. So have you seen the realistic robots?
There are robots. There's robots that can run. It's crazy as hell to me.
No, I'm talking about, have you seen like the robots that they've been creating that have like
yeah. I've seen a lot of the robots they've made, like the ones that can walk and run and pick up boxes and shit. Shit blows my mind.
The ones that got human like faces, you seen them?
Oh, like iRobot? No, I ain't seen no shit like that.
Okay, let me shoot. I can't share it. Okay, just type in
just put the link in the Discord.
All right, got you.
But yeah. Oh.
I think I seen like one, but like it was look kind of creepy. I was like, oh okay.
Sophia, yeah.
Fucking J Wolf talking about Gundam suits over here. I don't know about no Gundams.
Gundams.
I ain't trying to be fighting in space, bro.
Flying in space would probably be fun.
Fuck that, nigga. If your suit get destroyed, it's space,
Yeah,
nigga.
like until you get blown out the.
Nigga, it's space. Like, fuck that. If shit was like Star Wars, we got fucking fighter jets in space shooting each other. That shit be terrifying. You can't even eject because you eject, you just gonna suffocate. You know what I mean? You gotta get blown up.
Yeah.
You gotta get blown up. You know, if you're fighting in fighter jets in the sky, yeah. If your ship's about to go down, just eject and parachute down, sure. But nigga, in space, nah, you gotta blow up. You don't got a choice.
Cat's on stream again.
Yo,
I don't know why it keeps freaking booting me just because I wanted to look something up on freaking Google. That's stupid.
Remember the 3 dots?
Well, hey, listen, guys. So we've basically been going for about 2 hours at this point. I will do one more stream before I go next Monday. It might be next weekend, like on a Saturday or Sunday. Because that'll be like the official last one. But we've been going for about 2 hours at this point. I'm grateful all you guys came through, and I'm grateful people, came through and just checked it out. But yeah, I feel like I just had to properly and formally kind of just let you guys know I'm gonna be going for a while. This is what I'm gonna be doing. And like I said, I plan on, doing little things here and there. I'll show you, like, I won't be able to, it'll be literally against the law to show things like what the training's like and stuff like that. But I can kind of show things like, well, here's my day-to-day life,
Yeah.
what I'm doing right now, keep you guys updated, maybe tell some stories and like, oh, well, we was over here in Germany, we was over here doing this, and kind of, I'll always be able to sit down and talk to a camera like I've always been doing. So I'm gonna find some way to keep everybody updated to some extent. So I don't want people to think like I'm just disappearing, because I'll always be selfish, man. No matter what happens, I'll always be selfish, and I always love doing this. I will be outright gone for about 6 months. Like nobody will hear shit from me, and I won't even be allowed to have a phone. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be for about 6 months still. But after that, when all that's over, once I'm done with all that training, and I get stationed somewhere, then life kind of goes back to normal a little bit. It's just now I have a military job.
Right.
So this isn't like a goodbye. I don't want nobody in here to think it's a goodbye. I really don't want anybody to think that like, oh, we'll never hear from Soul again. Anybody watch it, anybody in the stream. But that's definitely not true. It's just for a little while.
I just remember
a temporary leave of absence.
Yeah.
I just remember back when you was like talking all crazy and dusting streams and stuff, and I think I had a negative impression of you at first. I ain't gonna lie, but then then I was like, this dude just. Then afterwards, I just got to know you more. And I'm just like, this dude, he just speaks his mind. He just, he do what he wanted. Then over time, I feel like you kind of gained a much more. You're not, I think you gain kind of much more kind of positive outlook on things. You're not in the sense of looking at the world as if it was sunshine and rainbows, but I could tell you're definitely much more, open up about life. You're definitely much more, wiser. I could tell you're much more,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Huh?
No, I appreciate that. Thanks, man.
I could tell, and I think that's great, man. This journey we've been on, and like you said, it's not going to end though. But I just wanted to really say that, for whatever happens, and having all these streams, all these different topics where we can, talk about, some stuff that's going on in the world, different type of movies, and then just whatever. It's pretty cool.
I've had fun doing this for the last few years, man. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
I hope you guys had as much fun hanging out with me in these streams and stuff as I've had fun with you guys.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, no doubt with streams and music and just, hey man.
Oh yeah, hey, and Lorna, the music ain't gonna stop, bro. It's gonna be on temporary pause. The music ain't gonna stop, man.
Oh, trust me. Once I drop my project, well, you're surely on there.
Hell yeah, and they'll have all sorts of army bars.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna have all sorts of military references to my boy. She was like, I don't know what that means, man. No, it does on some level. It is kind of bittersweet because on some level, I don't want to go because I do miss stuff. I will miss stuff like this, but I also can't wait to go to see what's like in the next step. You know what I mean? Like what's the
Right.
next chapter. But in order to reach that next level, you got to like let the past die in some sense. You know what I mean? And it's okay for things not to be the same all the time. Because who really wants to do the same thing every day, day in and day out?
Right.
Good point. Life without change can hardly be called life.
Yeah. Also, I can't wait to see all these foreign hoes.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Man, you go to other countries, women over in different countries, they love soldiers because they want you to take them back to America and marry them.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see that. I might come back with a Korean wife. I swear to God. You never know.
Hey. There you go.
But yeah, damn, man. Like, I don't even want to say I'm going to miss you guys because it's not like I'll never speak to you again. So it's kind of weird to say, oh, I'm going to miss you guys because that implies like I'm just going to fucking disappear,
Yeah,
Just be like, see you later. Something.
Yep. Like, hey, good talk to you next time.
Yeah, and it's not just you, but that's everybody. But that's 25th. That's J Wolf. That's Dustin. That's Valen. That's any and everybody. Who's ever came through, who's ever watched videos, who's ever there when I was streaming, who's ever there when I was gaming, came through the SOULcast, David Bennington, Young Press, The Ghost, just any and everybody, man. What's that, J Wolf? Read up on them culture before you do. Man, I ain't worried about their culture, bro.
Yeah. Or them streams when like you be load or like you be like low different people with Lily on Tekken.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Because I hate her sweeps though, man.
I was playing a lot of Tekken this year.
Yeah. And that other one, Resident Evil Mercenaries too.
Yeah, man. Things will be a little different. I just want everybody to know Soul's not going nowhere.
Oh no, he'll be back and
I mean, I am going somewhere. That's not true. Yeah. I just I just yeah. Hell yeah, I'm be back. Fucking right. Like shit.
Temporary
always. I just pray that all you guys will still be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because there's always gonna be Discord. There's always gonna be so like I'll always be able to get in touch. I would just yeah right. Fucking watch in a year from now, fucking Caddy Curry gonna have like 3 kids.
Yeah, man.
I'd kill myself.
But I think.
Yeah, but then Z-Boy have like 12 kids and a fat wife.
She'd have to be a freaking dream woman for that to happen. Like literally.
Ain't no way, boy.
Like coming from money and being the best woman you could ever want. On top of that, yeah.
Right.
Yep. Just subscribe to Caddy Curry's OnlyFans.
Hey, God, you making an OnlyFans, bro?
The hell do I got to show off?
You gotta show all them donuts.
Oh God.
You never know. Your OnlyFans might be the most popular OnlyFans on the internet. You never know what happened.
Okay, that's a terrifying thought. I mean, hell, who knows? Who the hell really freaking knows?
Yeah,
like you're going into the army, I end up becoming a freaking male porn star, and
they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, well, wait until you see my Marienda."
Freaking Z-Boy will end up becoming a lawyer, and Loner will be like a record producer. I'll be freaking Magic Mike.
Magic.
Magic cat.
Magic cat, magic.
Yeah, Magic Cat. Oh, I'm dead.
Cat the catastrophe.
Freaking Dustin becomes
Brilliant.
Dustin becomes president, and Soul gotta protect him.
Brother.
Yeah, I don't know if I could join the Secret Service, man. I mean, I know I have to take an oath to get shot for the president, but I wouldn't actually do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I'll say I do it, and then like the next thing you know, somebody trying to shoot the president. I'm not about to jump in front of him. I'm like, oh shit, they just shot the president. Fuck.
oh man.
It's like,
So just the a quick question: was you still trying to do like NXT or AEW or what, or like how you still fare on that?
I'm just shit. By the time I get out of service, I'm gonna be so in shape. That should be easy.
Okay.
How long is your service? How long is your service, by the way? Do you know?
Yeah, so any contract you sign in the military, you owe them 8 years. The contract I signed, I have to do 4 years of active duty. So it's gonna be 6 months training and 3.5 years of active duty. After that, I'll have 4 years left on my contract. But at that point, I can either choose to go into reserves or re-enlist. But regardless, I still owe them 4 more years. So I owe them 8 years total.
Right.
And then even after those 8 years are up, I might just re-enlist again. Because like if you do 20 years in service, you get full retirement benefits. Basically, like the government pay for your life for the rest of your life. You know, you won't really want to do nothing. Right. But just because you're doing 20 years, I mean the whole time you're 20 years active service. I could become a fucking drill sergeant and make funny YouTube videos about that.
Yeah, true.
You know, I could become a recruiter or whatever. I could just go reserve. I could do whatever.
You're like I'm trying to think of a line from Full Metal Jacket. Oh, what the hell? Damn, I can't think of any that would be appropriate.
I would just fuck with. If I became a drill sergeant, I would just fuck with the new recruits. I'd be like, "Good morning, recruits." Like, "Oh, good morning, drill sergeant." Well, what's so good about it? Give me 50.
Yeah, all right. Push them so hard they end up being the most jacked group in the freaking army.
Yeah,
going crazy on me.
I'll just fuck with them. I'll ask one person, "Hey, do you watch One
Piece?" Like all new recruits must do 1,000 push-ups, sit-ups, and
squats,
and
then
squats.
One Punch Man.
And if you pass out, you know that's fine. You'll just have to do it again.
I'll fuck with them. I'll if I became a drill sergeant, I'll fuck with everybody. I'll just ask one random person. It's like, hey, Private, do you watch One Piece? And if he say no, I'm making everybody run laps.
Reasonable.
You know, I was like, oh.
Yeah. He'll be like,
all right, we're gonna put you in the snake pit now.
like he'd be like, boy, no, I'm a Boruto stan.
Oh no!
You know what? I like Boruto. Then I make everybody but him run laps. And I'm like, fuck it, hell yeah. Matter of fact, if someone told me they hated Boruto, I'll make them give me 100 push-ups just cause.
And that's another reason.
I'll do it right now, man.
J Wolf said, just take care of your body and don't hurt your back. I'll do my absolute best on that, man. I'll do my absolute best. One of the things I'm excited for is I qualify for airborne school, so I'm going to get taught how to parachute and stuff, so I can't wait to start doing that. Because I'm jumping out of planes. They let me take my camera with me and my phone when I jump out the plane and record the whole thing, bro.
Nice.
That'll be my new video intro. My new video intro will be me jumping out of a plane. Sophist.
Right.
like you falling out of the sky and then you like do this towards the camera. Sophist.
Right, that'd be the loudest intro on YouTube.
Right.
Oh man. No, but all joking aside, man. I am excited. I really can't wait. But and I don't want nobody to get confused. Don't think I'm not like somewhat scared or intimidated or something because I totally am. But I'm choosing to swallow that down and just embrace the.
I'm pretty sure everybody who joins the military is at least somewhat nervous about the basic training. Maybe not you specifically, but I mean, because
That's normal.
exactly. I mean,
Well, I have heard the general consensus. They said that boot camp is the hardest part about the military, and then after that is just smooth sailing.
well, within reason, I guess. Like, aside from the possible danger.
Oh yeah, like getting shot at. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna use my secret
Like, that's
technique.
the only part that's not smooth sailing.
That's
Yeah,
cool. It's cool. I'm gonna learn how to flash step, so I'm not gonna get shot.
Pull out a freaking Valpak doll.
you just have to use Soru, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I just use so shave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably
Yeah,
would
so
be the one
come.
dumbass. I
Yeah,
probably would be the
so
one
he
dumbass
comes
out there.
back, and then he can skywalk.
Hell yeah. I guarantee you, I would be the one dumbass out there trying to fucking shave past bullets. Just like,
And then you find out it actually works. It's like, oh my god.
yeah, fuck cover. I'm going ham.
No, not Soru. You it turns out you've actually got the power of the Speed Force.
Dude, if I had the speed force, the military would be a cakewalk.
Right.
That should be effortless, dude. That
And
should be.
who knows? Powers
He
will
unlocked
probably
conquerors.
evolve. Powers will probably evolve one day.
He unlocks conquerors as well.
You know what? One thing I really can't wait for is to see all like the fucking toys they gonna have. Because there's so much shit the military has that as civilians, we don't know about. Their technology is like so far ahead of ours. I can't wait to get there and see like what kind of shit are we really working with here, man. Like my cousin was telling me about this one rocket they got that they shoot it into space and then use a satellite and a GPS and it comes back down. It can land anywhere on the planet and just blow your shit up. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to see all these toys. Or like or fucking like the AC one. I can't wait to actually see an AC 130 glass some shit. Like you ever play Call of Duty and you got like an 11 kill streak and you got the AC 130.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually see an AC 130 run through some shit, bro.
Yeah, I gotta. I might have to hit out soon.
No, we're all about to head out. Actually, I'm about to go myself because I got to go, walk my dog and shit and everything. Shit. The very next week it'll probably be Saturday or Sunday or something. Because I'm leaving Monday, so it has to be one of those days. The very last.
I should be off. Yeah, I should be off work.
Yeah, that very last stream I'm gonna do is gonna be like, man, super chill. Hopefully, I get my fucking computer working and shit. And then we'll like I don't know, man. We'll kick back, talk about the latest One Piece chapter, just a bunch of shit. It'll just be super super chill because you guys are my friends, man, like truly. And even you guys here watching the stream that's not participating in the stream like visually, but in the comments, you guys are my friends too. Like
Same,
this
bro.
this community, this community of I call it the soul connection. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right.
It's like it's real, bro. Like this is real family, bro. This is real friendship. Like it's just like the only reason why we come here for these soulcasts and these discussions or these reactions or get together and talk about these chapters is because like yes, it's a common interest, but we also all care about each other, man. And
Right.
And like, if one thing I could say to all of you guys, and to Valen and Dustin and the J Wolf and Young Press that goes and David Bennett and just all of you guys, it's like, bro, I'm gonna steal the page out of your book, but like, have no fear, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like, I'll be damned if I don't come home safe and sound. So none of you, I don't want any of you to even worry about that or even consider that to be a possibility. I'll be damned if I'll come home safe and sound. Like that's gonna happen.
Right.
And
Okay.
then I'll be here again. We'll all be here again. And next thing you know, we'll be doing another stream called I'm Out the Military stream. And that shit's gonna be lit. Because who knows where you guys will be in life at that point.
Yeah,
Right.
man. Wow. I really just process all that.
I know it's kind of fucking heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I love you guys. Honest to God, I really do.
Right.
But and
Hey,
thank you all.
same, man.
Yeah, and thank you all so much. But Loner, thank you for fucking, doing tracks with me. Cat,
Yeah.
thanks for always joining whenever I had conversations or reactions or like we was doing like DC fandom. Thank you for always coming through for there or for stuff like that. Z Boy, thank you for always just being like a homie. Whenever I just would say, hey, trying to pop into a stream, Z Boy, you'll always be down. You know what I mean? It's just
Bro, same to you, man.
it's just it is kind of crazy though because we're all just a bunch of kids who like anime,
Right.
and video games and shit. But like just that alone was enough to build like a real brotherhood. People try to say, I've heard people say you can't make real friends online, and I can tell you right now from personal experience that's not the truth.
Oh no, you can. You definitely can.
Mm. So man, with all that being said, though, hey, listen, guys, I'm gonna end the stream right here because believe it or not, I'll be back to talk for like 2 hours.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and dip. Anybody got any closing thoughts they want to leave off on?
Oh no, I said what I had to say. So all good.
But
Z-Boy?
yeah, taking what we have all said in this stream to heart because we will as well. Everything that's been said here is things that we have experienced, and I'm trying to really articulate what I'm trying to really say, but yeah, man, just just try something, but also
Yeah.
be prepared.
Never be afraid. Never be afraid of change, man. Never be afraid of change.
Yeah, man. I mean, fear in the future is just not worth it. And that's just the truth. The
Shit.
only thing you can do is what you do now in the present. You can set up things for the future, but just straight up fearing it is not worthwhile.
Yeah, it's a bad plan, long term.
Right. So yeah, I love having this streams with y'all. I love just talking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love this whole community that we built up. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I believe in you, so I believe you can achieve what you want to achieve, and you try your hardest. And yeah, peace, and y'all have a good one.
All right,
Peace.
Category. Anything you want to leave off on, Category?
I think he's out of here.
Oh, Cat's already left. All right. No, yeah, Cat done dipped. All right, guys. Hey, it's your boy, Sophus. I love you. Goodbye, and Hell Hydra.
Yo.
Hey.